Hi guys, welcome back to EVENFALL. I actually went live.
The game's canceled. Logan made his Zoom name Stimble's Butt Poop Hole.
It's because his last name is McScooples.
It killed me. I just glanced down. Fuck. Everybody, what's going on? Welcome back. Colton put us live just now, so
look, we were talking about doing a straight opening again sometime.
Yeah,
that was the best opportunity I had.
Well, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
You're here now. Thanks for joining. So,
Can I present my rebuttal first?
Did you say B fuel?
Oh yeah, sure. Go for it.
Before we go into B fuel, we have another person, or another group rather, that some people may know that doesn't sponsor us. And something happened yesterday, and I didn't screen record it, but I'm going to try and replicate it. So for those people who don't know, the book that I'm writing, we got an ad slot for Critical Role that played yesterday, and we almost killed
Sam.
Sam.
Okay. I literally was thinking his name, and then I second guessed myself. Sam.
Yeah, it's okay.
So I'm gonna almost kill myself in response. So I didn't screen cap it, so I didn't know exactly what he got, and I wasn't like familiar with some of the reasoning behind them. So I made my own. Let me run through the ingredients. Half of them are poured, and I will pour half of them right now. This ever loads.
Watch the Runesmith die live.
Yeah.
Live.
This is Twisted Taverns.
So he started with elderberry liqueur, which I thought was wine upon trying to remember. So I went and bothered everyone at Bevmo, and they didn't have it. So I found a wine bottle that just has E on it.
Fun fact, I'm pretty sure because I watched the sponsor too. I'm pretty sure in the actual video he calls it elderberry wine, which is probably why you thought it was wine.
Yes, I did think it was wine. All right, L, we also got a bunch of lemon juice.
Delicious.
Yes, delicious, of course. Oh, shit. All right, this is what it looks like already. Just disgusting and dark.
Oh, God.
There's a bunch of lemon juice in there. We have dragon's milk, which I haven't opened yet. And I will have to locate
so who's
the
brave
bottle.
enough to milk the dragon?
Me, bitch.
Probably
Donkey
out of everybody. Oh!
The espresso, which is already in here. And then,
boy.
Rosé for R, which I have already added.
Amazing.
Then, mustard, which I did. And at first it was just like, yeah, it was a little yellow bottom, and then I shook it up a bunch, and I shouldn't have done that, but then it turned into little particles, and now they're all resting at the top.
Did he actually put mustard in it?
No, he didn't. I didn't know what he had for M, because
This is the Runesmith version.
Yep. This is the Cliff Notes version. We have rosé, mustard,
marshmallows.
All right, A for absinthe.
Just, like,
that's the one thing that you have to have in there.
Oh no, not the absinthe.
And then for N, we have nectar and, of course, yogurt. So while Jacob talks about G Fuel, I will be wrapping up my G Fuel recipe.
I just want you to know, Logan. People wanted a prediction for this video. So the prediction is: will you puke by drinking this?
I did put a bucket in my room just in case.
Oh no!
I'm
not even going to continue. I just want to watch this happen. I just want to watch this unfold before my eyes.
It's 60% are saying yes and 40% are saying no. That you will not puke.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Wait, few people believe that I'm not going to puke?
More people believe that you will puke than that you won't.
Okay, those people don't know me.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I don't think he's going to puke. While Logan gets up, we could just contemplate. It was good while we knew him. He had a good run.
I'm just remembering that we agreed that we would also do this on the podcast with Logan on Monday. So
yay! Oh look, whatever I just put in there caused all the mustards up there at the top. So
oh God, no! Oh fuck!
Of course, you have to add a little bit of dark ale with your mustard.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
No, not at all.
I will be back.
Yep, you're gonna go.
What?
And of course,
this is like a car crash. I have to watch.
Why did he do yogurt?
Oh God! Oh fuck!
All right.
That's disgusting. Oh, I almost barfed just by watching that. Oh,
all right.
That was
I got that deep.
That was a pretty big sip.
Yeah,
That
well,
was a lot.
That was not a sip. That was a drink.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It might even be. It's probably more than a gulp.
Yeah.
The contemplation
it
on
was
his
a gulp and a
face.
half.
Gulp and a half.
So Logan, good?
Yeah, how
The
was
rosé and the absinthe. If you focus on only those two flavors,
it?
you're safe.
If you ignore the yogurt and
It's
mustard.
delicious.
Don't drink more, but
Logan, no! He went in again. God damn it!
All right.
Oh god, that
You
was
have cum?
amazing.
That's
That was
my
great.
life's
Your
goal
house?
is to out crazy Sam Riegel.
All right, guys.
Everybody go support Twisted Taverns. They're not sponsored, but I mean,
What are you doing?
Yeah,
he's just drinking that yogurt. Oh fuck!
but he's gonna use
That's
it to
great.
soothe his tummy.
I have a full opened dragon's milk here that I. So yeah,
Oh, now you have
let's
that.
play the game after you talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
a different
definitely.
type of fuel.
You know what, guys? It may not be yogurt mixed with mustard, mixed with only the sins that God can judge us for, but
And he
it
will
could be
judge us.
gamer fuel. So go check out G Fuel. Use code Fireball to get 10% off. They're sponsoring our game here. So thanks so much, G Fuel. And also want to give a big shout out to our patrons. You guys are awesome, and you continue to give us money. Yep, that's it. All right. So big shout out to Melody Olvera, Michael, Rez Storm, Jaren, 6 salmon in a salmon cask, Pimpin' the Hood, Micah God of Puns, Teutonic Knight, Will Pratt, possibly related to Chris Pratt, Penguin Culture, Adam Halleck, Death Defier, Mimi H, Angriest Bird God, Mama Love and Papa Joy, Unsolved Homicide, Rick Osborne, Notorious Thief, Cade the Autismo, Josh Travis, Addison Henning, Arthur Sulza, and Mariel Stahl. Thank you guys so much for supporting us over here. Big nut for you guys.
Also, we've already gotten we got a sponsorship. We got a super chat from Rift
no.
King,
It's
which
a
I
chat
guess is
sponsorship.
a mini sponsor, $10, and then also a sub over on Twitch. Yeah, that's
Cool.
it for that. So.
Yeah, let's just jump into the game, guys. Let's fucking do this. So, last we left off, Colton, you haven't done it in a while. Go for it.
Oh God,
What happened?
Fallout from Kurt being murdered by Philip. Lilia and Philip almost leave the party, but stay out for a day and then come back. Unfortunately, no Philia moments, as neither of them can see or hear. Meanwhile, the rest of the party is deciding what they should do concerning all of these Tiamat symbols. They decide to talk to someone, but then Kurt and Stibbles decides it's a bad idea. So we end up not talking to him. We make Barrow really mad at us, though. So he goes off on Philip when Philip goes to get a book, and then we find out that a kid was missing. We went to go find the stuff, and Barrow found
Barrows.
neither, but we found the kid. What?
His name's Barrows.
Barrows, and we looked, found neither of the things that we were looking for, but found the kid. Then Barrows came because the robot was like, "Hey, someone casted a spell that was illegal." Alongside that, we exposed Barrows's treachery, almost killed him horribly with fire and acid, and saved the day.
Yeah. And the last thing that happened was the Calamodon had gone over to Professor Barrows and taken him further into the school.
Can I say it? Just sorry, really quick. In
No, go for it.
addition to that happening, I'm actually a little upset that I'm missing the recap. But I spilled lemon juice on my keyboard and it stopped working.
Oh.
But when I unplugged
Logan.
it, the critical or the control.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just leave? The control key was still pressed down, so now I can just scroll. I can't actually scroll up and down. Okay, so the
Is your
game.
keyboard broken?
Yes, it is.
It just broke it.
Oh no.
Logan's having a good time.
Having a
time
good
of my
time.
life.
Hey Logan,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do this with a broken keyboard. Can you turn your mic volume up ever so slightly? You were like whispering compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
So,
How's that?
Much better.
Okay.
So, you guys had just finished fighting Professor Barros in the kind of anti-magic area, and after Philip, you got revived by Kardas. The Calamidon made its way over towards very broken and burned Professor. Kind of picks him up and takes him further into the school, where now at the outside of the gardens, students have gathered, other teachers have gathered, and are all in complete confusion. Some of them begin to follow the Calamidon. I assume the rest of you guys do as well, though you're pretty beat up in this current moment. And he's taken up to this sort of meeting hall in the second floor. I think that exists on this map. I don't know. I might just be making shit up. Yeah, so near the headmaster's office, there is a meeting hall that kind of exists between like 3 and 4 on the map. And as you guys, the Calamidon makes its way up the stairs into this room and holds onto the unconscious professor. The other professors make their way into the room as well, and it's like pretty late at night too. It's like maybe not that late, but it's like 7 or 8. You guys are all there as well, and as more and more professors begin to funnel their way in, they kind of shut the door, and you see the rest of them, and you see their name is Verol, I believe, right? The admittance officer, the head of admittance. Yes. Vera. They kind of look over towards the rest of the professors and say, Professor Barros, I don't know if he tried to kill me.
Probably.
But he attacked me, and these people saved me, these students. One of the other teachers kind of turns. The Dragonborn teacher's name is Professor Vangdondalor, and he turns and he says, are the rest of you actually students, or was this your purpose here the entire time?
That depends on your definition of a student. We were here to learn. We weren't here to learn about whatever you were trying to teach us, because I don't remember.
I don't know if I speak only for myself here, but I have learned quite a bit.
Yeah, I think the big robots are boring.
Vera kind of looks over and says, I think we're grateful to have you all here. During this time, you helped us. But at this point, I don't think we know what to do. We have no leadership here, and no one's willing to take it. The only person who did is, well, and they point over towards Barros. We don't want to lose our students' trust, and we don't want to change enough things for Vincent to come back and be upset with us. But this school needs leadership. All of the professors at this point are like silent and like looking at one another. It's almost frustrating that they don't say anything. It's like it's like they don't know how to act without some sort of leadership. And Vera kind of rolls her eyes and they say, since you've been this helpful and this forthcoming with all of this information, you've brought forth Professor Barros from kidnapping more students and taking over the Calamidon. You're arbiters in this situation. What should we do?
I think you should play nose goes.
Terrible idea.
They all turn and consider it. They're like, nose goes. Oh. Yeah. Some of the teachers kind of talk to one another.
Are none of you willing to take the lead?
And then they all kind of fall silent.
Fiven mentioned that it wasn't just Barros and Fiven who were for consideration. There was also somebody else. Is it just because of popularity, or did anyone else want
Fiven
actually...
steps up and he says, someone has to attune to the Calamidon. It's been wandering around aimlessly, and it needs instruction. Professor Barros wasn't wrong there. It needs to do its job. For someone to step up and become leader means they need to attune to it.
Would that?
But it's a powerful, powerful thing. And if Vincent were to come back, no one wants to step up because there's no one here that everyone equally trusts.
Would that responsibility not fall on the one that Vincent called assistant?
I was his assistant, not the headmaster. And then there's like murmuring, talking between one another. Some are like, "Well, he's not right. Oh, it's a good idea. You were the assistant." And they're just like murmuring and speaking to one another. And Fiven says, "I don't think I can take up this responsibility."
You would be the one to know Vincent's day-to-day activities more than any of them, yes?
You would only have to do it for a little bit. I feel.
Hopefully.
Applicable because of that. You don't want to do it. So you wouldn't have any reason to not relinquish to Vincent when he's back.
Yeah, looks over. He says, "Oh, you're right. I don't want this position. As soon as Vincent was here, I'd give it back to him." And the rest of the professors sort of agree. They seem to be kind of in agreement on this. And Vera kind of looks over and says, "I think that's enough then. If that's your decision, then we should settle it there then." Of course, if any of you want to become our headmaster for the time being. And some of the professors laugh.
Put your hand down, Stibbles.
Is it time for Stephanie Duchamp to achieve their glory?
Stephanie,
the youngest professor at Elfrune Academy. Think of all the things I could teach. Introduction to swagger. I could teach advanced beer pong.
Orientation to sexuality.
Yeah, that one too.
Some of the professors, not all of them, are like, this like they're like considering it.
I fucking brought out one of those compressed air things and just cleaned out my keyboard, and then the cord fell. Yeah.
Nice.
Stephanie, I think leading the school, you won't have much time for those types of things.
Or freedom. So you
can stay here and continue.
There's no way for me to teach at a distance. Perhaps I could get a sending stone, and I could just.
If you were to be our headmaster, you would need to
my
live
visage.
Here. It's not going to work.
Well, then one of you needs to nut up and take this fucking job. And not because some person said you could keep it temporarily. You're all adults and magic users. Fuck's sake. I want your job worse than you do. And I've only been here for 2 days.
One of the teachers goes, "Yeah!" They all look at that teacher and he goes, not really. I didn't mean it.
All right, Fiven.
All right.
You get the job, I think.
It's
yours.
Please, find Vincent. I don't want to do this for long.
Logan, mute yourself.
Stibbles,
no, I can't anymore.
Stibbles is touched.
Wait, I'm fucking having a strobe light over here. I don't know what's happening. It's opening a bunch of other stuff. And
no, unplug it.
I did, and then.
Do you have a different keyboard that you can call upon in this trying time? A backup?
How much fucking lemon juice was that? God.
Just enough, yeah.
Yeah, I think the operative word is enough.
Well, I hit D, and then it moved everything on my screen to the other side, and I can't even see, I can't see the tabs to open the stuff back up. But...
Do you not have a mouse? You can click
No, I can't click because it's not there. I don't know what pressing the D button did. It fucked me over.
Down. Pressing D, go demolish.
All right.
Do you want to go to break so you can fix it?
Maybe, yeah.
All right,
Okay.
we'll be back
I'm
in
gonna
like a
have to
second, guys, while
restart.
Logan figures out his fucking keyboard.
Oh man.
Lemon difficulties. Hello. When life gives you lemons, you put them in your.
You give them all to Logan, and he'll sort it
Break a
out.
keyboard. Well,
Welcome back.
at least you proved he could type it out.
Yeah. Right back into where we just were. Fiven accepts the position, and then he kind of turns and he says, "Well, unfortunately, we need to have a discussion. So if you don't mind, the six of you, if you could leave for a moment."
There's definitely something we can do. You guys,
All right.
I'm
do
good
the
at that.
good,
Yeah.
do the
Yeah,
do the right.
Stay there.
Do the right thing.
He's like already walked out.
Stay outside the door.
Before
Okay.
Follow Phelan.
before we leave, could one of you fix my glasses?
They all turn and they. Hey,
Do none of
hey,
them know?
no. The Professor Calvis walks over and she casts mending. Boop. There, your glasses are fixed.
Thank you.
And they
Not
kinda-
the spell you cast.
Kind of fix over, just like in Harry Potter.
Yeah, your Calamidon punched me in the face.
I forget the name of that. Spell.
Sorry,
To be fair, it was doing its job.
they shut the door.
Oh. All right.
Hey guys, this place sucks. Weren't we looking for a goblin?
Yes.
That's part
We were.
of that is part of the goal. Yes.
Awesome.
Should we wait here?
I was hoping.
Well, they just said not to come back through the door, so technically we could wait anywhere. We could
They
go to a
said
different
to-
plane.
Is there a
They said to
place
wait
maybe
up.
we could wait in the library? We
They
could
said to
all.
stay nearby.
The door opens. You see Fiven and he says, "All right,
That
we've
That
come
was
to
a
a
lengthy
decision."
discussion,
faster
And
than
they,
I thought.
Yes.
and it's the cute.
They call you guys all back in, and the rest of the professors kind of look around, and Finn says, "Well, we very much appreciate your work and help here. Everything that you've done has, well, hopefully we can continue to survive like this until Vincent comes back. Unfortunately, even though he was doing a lot of wrong and will no longer be working at the school anymore, you did assault and burn and mutilate one of our professors. So unfortunately, we have to expel all of you."
Yeah, we won't come back.
That's fair.
Okay. All right. Oh God. Good. I was really scared that you.
This
guys
is
were-
a travesty,
Oh fuck.
a miscarriage of justice.
Kurt,
You will
Absolutely.
be compensated. You will be compensated.
Oh,
I
with magic?
only have.
Yes, with
Oh.
magic and with gold.
Like a pet dog named
Stephanie?
Typhoon.
Is this
No.
Oh,
fair? Magic and gold?
Just a little word about my transcript, but gold and magic is amenable to an education.
Could we?
yes, it is. That's true.
You did earn. No matter how long you study here at Alfred Academy, you still earn a degree, even if you
We've been here
Followed
for
a
two-
giant
if you get
titan
expelled,
around.
and we're only here for a couple of days. So on the table, they look over, and there are 6 very small degrees, and they have your names on them. Stephanie Duchamp. It's like all in cursive. It says corn dog Kevin Stibbles,
Mhm. It's like a slash with a question mark at the end.
Frank,
When you
and then
use
everybody
the-
else's names.
When you use the description "small degrees," like
They're not like the big ones. They're like this big.
We,
we're getting pity degrees.
Guys,
And-
we completed the magic diploma any percent speed run.
Yeah.
Do you mean they sent us the PDF and told us to print it out ourselves?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
Bastards.
Print your
Wait.
paper.
They have a feather pen, and they say, "Here you are. You can sign them." Do you guys sign them?
Oh yeah.
What did I get a
All
degree
right.
in?
Why?
You guys
not?
all.
Yeah, wait,
you
what
guys
did
all
Stibbles
have-
get his degree in?
He got his 3-day degree. What was your
Didn't take any of your classes though.
Transmutation?
I
No.
went to 2 classes.
No, yeah,
I
but
didn't.
what was your major?
Oh,
Conjuration.
yeah,
Conjuration.
conjuration.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
sign it as Stibbles.
Conjuration.
conjuration. It does say below for attending it says like 2 classes. Like it just says like what you did.
Hey, man, those are still
But as you
credits.
all go through and sign them,
Diploma for
you've-
attendance.
they kind of hand them over to you, and they each give you this little, very small pendant. And as they hand you the pendant, they say, to condone the fact that you were here. These are a
epic.
gesture from us, and I hope they serve you a long way. A pendant from Elfrune Academy is rare, and you have helped us greatly. So thank you. And they hand you all each a pendant. They are each of the different schools of magic that you guys majored in. And if you each take the pendant,
Yeah.
they go over and they give them to you. You all feel a bit of knowledge, a bit of magical know-how begin to weave its way into your mind. Everything that you've learned over the 3 days that you've been here have all coalesced into one thing that you could take away from Elfrune Academy. Depending on what your major is, everybody can permanently learn 1 cantrip from your chosen school.
Yeah.
I get a cantrip.
Yes.
Just love the idea of how you
It has
said
to be
that,
from
you
your
know.
major. So it needs to be conjuration for Stibble. It needs to be necromancy for Lilia. But unless there just
3
isn't any, then I'll let you take another one.
The
see what
3
options
days
are.
we
Yeah,
were
there might not
there.
How do I add a spell on top of what I already
you-
have?
Can't.
Oh yeah, I can't.
D&D
I
Beyond.
can't say that I can learn a spell because I guess
an
I'll have to
item.
make a
Yeah.
magic item that lets me cast
Yeah.
Sorry.
that cantrip at
Thanks,
will.
Jacob. All right. Conjure.
Well, it'll just be that.
Thanks,
cantrip,
D&D
just
Beyond.
cantrip. So
Was I
Oh, there's a lot of them.
enchantment or transmutation?
You were
I was thinking.
transmutation.
Oh, okay.
Transmutation.
Yeah.
I believe
Divination.
Kardos was divination.
Divination.
Hurt was
Good luck.
transmutation. Stibbles was conjuration. Lilia was necromancy. And Phelan was
Illusion.
You know something?
illusion. And Philip was abjuration.
Can-
So nobody was enchanted.
Conveniently enough, guidance I don't actually have, and it's it's divination.
Is that a wizard spell?
No, it's a cleric spell, but I didn't learn it as one of my cantrips.
Oh.
Yeah.
I get minor illusion. That's it. I have no other options.
So it has to be from our class as well.
No, it doesn't have to be from your class.
I thought you said it did, unless you
No,
no, it's the.
I said
the
it needed to be
school.
from a wizard. It needs to be a wizard spell.
a wizard spell.
It needs to be a wizard cantrip of the school that you have. And if you don't, if you already have all the ones that are there from that school, you can pick a different school.
Know if any of these are.
I got the best.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
wait.
I genuinely
yeah,
think
still
my
got one.
only option then is resistance.
You learned, Kardos. You learned resistance.
Cool. I don't even need to make a magic item. I will never use that.
Jacob, I'm gonna just send you.
I get Blade Ward. I didn't even think I went to abjuration class.
Oh, never mind. Actually, resistance isn't even a wizard spell.
Rip.
Go on D&D Beyond and put in wizard cantrips, and it'll just show all of them.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna learn sword burst.
That's a cool spell.
Does that
So
count?
I have a
That's
pendant that
the-
teaches me how to stab
can do- you can
everyone
do
within
true
5 feet
strike.
of me.
Does that count?
That count.
Oh, it's from Wildmount. Sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
How do I turn off homebrew?
It's in home on your character sheet. You have to go to the very first like little bit and then turn off.
Well,
home.
oh, I'm looking on D&D Beyond. I'm browsing spells. Browse official content. That's what I want. God damn it.
So is it I can learn any wizard cantrip if there's none that are divination? Is that how that works?
So, what were you?
Never mind. There is
We're divination.
one divination wizard cantrip. True strike.
The best spell ever.
Yes, True Strike
Fantastic.
and Guidance. Apparently,
No,
nope.
guidance
It's
is a
Artificer
guidance is a
for
cleric
some
spell.
reason. Interesting.
It's
It's
also
Druid
really
and
bad.
Artificer. Yeah.
I'm making it an artifact and I'm calling it Pendant of Diploma.
There you go. It's an artifact.
Yeah.
It's the only one that exists.
Take mending.
And I earned it for not doing anything.
okay.
Hey, mending's a good spell.
You know what? I actually think I might be
is.
able to find a use for True Strike on this character.
There you go.
Famous last words. But if I ever need to heal someone with a healing word, then I could finish my turn by casting True Strike. And then I would actually get the next turn benefit.
That's actually not bad.
Except it's concentration, which is garbage. Why the
Yeah.
fuck does this spell exist? It's so bad.
To upset people.
Even as a cantrip, it's like actually just garbage.
What'd you pick, Philip?
The only spell that was available to me, which was Blade Ward.
Ah.
Yeah.
Phelan, what'd you pick?
Once again, I.
Oh, minor illusion. That's right. Okay.
I meant to say, like, I am also in the boat of one spell.
Yeah.
Don't have many.
All right. So
Sorry, I'm actually going to have to step back on that because I don't have access to that spell. So instead of Sword Burst, I will take Poison Spray.
you don't have to have access to the spell.
You learn a wizard cantrip of your class type.
Yep.
So Sword Burst is the wizard.
I think he means on D&D Beyond.
On D&D Beyond is what I mean.
That's weird.
So I can't make a magic item with it.
That's funny.
Oh,
I'm
dumb.
just going and buying that spell.
Poison Spray it is.
Beyond.
That's dumb. I haven't shared with you. That's stupid.
Mm-hmm. It's when you make homebrew stuff, I think.
Yeah, it's your account, not my account's.
All right.
Guys, look, I could make a melee weapon attack, but if they're far away from me because I'm encumbered. Look, I'm trying to come up with a reason, okay? There's like one very specific scenario in which True Strike kind of works.
All right. So, regardless of putting into your character sheets, you guys gather the pendants. You've learned your magic. The rest of the professors thank you, and they say, "All right, thanks.
Yeah.
Now leave."
A question, if I may. You mentioned terms of items and gold. However, information would also be good to have.
Of course.
One of the reasons we came here was to look for a student here named Zanch. Do any of you know where they are?
No. Some of the students, some of the professors being speaking amongst one another, and they said that a couple of voices come through. Like I missed a couple of students as well. They said, wasn't that one student? Like, and they're all talking.
Barrows have an office.
Varel looks over and says, "Yes, he does."
Could we go in there?
And a couple of the professors are like moving to go, and it's kind of like this full congregation of movement as everybody in here goes outwards down the stairs over towards the classrooms, up those stairs to Barros's room, opens the door, goes to his other door he has like a classroom then an office in the back. Vera goes over and uses a key, opens it, and as you guys step in, you see his office space. There's a desk, there's bookshelves on the side, books in them as well, and lying on four small cots in this office are 4 different students, and they are asleep.
It's one of them.
So the teachers all begin murmuring. They're like, oh, and they all begin looking over. You see 4 different people. One of them is, a human, a dwarf, a half-elf, and a goblin.
Gonna assume that's our goblin.
So are these guys in cahoots or
No.
they just chilling?
Can Kurt check them for? Are they
Yeah.
alive? Or?
Roll medicine.
Oh shit.
I will, I guess,
Yeah, I think
help.
I think we're gonna have
will
to cancel
help.
Barrows.
I guess I will help Kurt.
Alright, so advantage.
Yeah.
Ah, match 20!
Hey.
They are asleep, magically asleep. Even though one of them's a half-elf, and that shouldn't be a thing.
Oh yeah.
They
No,
have resistance.
half
They're
elves.
human now.
Half elves sleep.
They can't be put to sleep magically.
Yep.
Because they'll
Jacob,
suck.
They're human now. Their ears just shrink.
Jacob, but
Their little ear tips fall
they,
off.
they could. They could.
It's just a resistance.
No, they can't. No, but
With a certain special spell that
with
I'm aware of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. He didn't cast that. I'm sorry.
oh shit, it's not a spell.
Okay.
He just knocked that one out.
Oh fuck!
It's a
It's half elf now.
ability.
They're half elf. They're half elf.
They just knocked
They're
that
asleep.
one out.
Guys, I
They're
can't
all-
tell what race that guy is.
He's a half elf. You can tell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah, you could literally just wake him up, Kurt, if you wanted to.
Yeah, Kurt wakes up the goblin. Zanch!
Goblin.
Zanch!
She kind of like turns and squints her eyes. And who are you?
We are
Where
very
am I?
important people who need to take you away from this place. You're in Professor
Arrows.
Darrow's
Darrow's.
office. Yes.
Why am I here?
We have no idea.
You uncovered his plot to take over the school.
Oh,
Yeah, we stopped him though. You're fine.
damn it! You
But we
did?
need you.
Wait, really?
Yes, but we
Yes.
need you to come with us.
He was gonna summon Tiamat,
No, he wasn't. That was just a ruse.
but
He wasn't.
that.
Yeah.
What do you? Hang on. She sits up in the cot. You can see her a little bit better now. She has like kind of short brown hair. She has freckles across her face. She has a really wide head and really pointy ears. And she's like no, a little shorter than Stibbles. And she kind of sits up in the cot and she says, "You okay, Sitch? You guys are so smart. You figured it out. You tell me what happened then."
He used it as a
Is that every
distraction.
professor in the entire school?
Yes.
They're all just
Except for
Yeah.
Barrows.
Here now.
Hey, every professor, did that happen?
they all simultaneously say yes.
There's your evidence.
No, they don't say it simultaneously.
Fuck.
They just oh, yeah.
God, I hate these guys.
Huh.
Zanch, we're
Um,
going to need you to come with us.
Well, hang on. Who are you? I don't
We've got
know
a
you
god
guys.
to kill.
That's
Yeah.
not even remotely accurate.
It might be. We don't know. how
Simon
deep
Langley
this
sent
goes.
us.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, he needs your help.
What is
Apparently, you're the only person who can do the thing that he needs to get done.
We are having
No, I'm
troubles.
He just trusts you the most.
Zanch, do not fucking say that. You
Oh,
are the
actually-
only person who can do what needs to be done, which is why we're here to get you, because
Send
you're the
your
only
genetics
person.
Yeah.
What does Simer need?
Things that we would rather discuss in private.
Oh, okay. I stopped working with him quite a while ago. I don't know why he needs me now, but okay, fine. She goes over and wakes up the other students. They're like, "Oh, where am I?" And it's the whole situation over again. They're
We
like,
just forgot
"Wasn't it
about
going to be
them.
Tiamat?" And they're like, "No, this happened."
All the teachers
Oh!
are like, uh-huh.
Yeah, it just repeats 4 times.
It's the same dialogue.
Everybody kind of goes back to their dorms, their rooms. The rest of the professors go to set up Fiven with his with the Calamodon, and Zanch is with you guys kind of on the outside of the school. Just before you guys leave, Fiven comes over and he says, "Well, we didn't have much in the treasury. Unfortunately, I can't give you anything that's in our museum in terms of magical items or anything, but we can grant you with a few things from here. And they give you each 300 gold pieces.
Wow.
Wow.
And
Money!
Money!
I'm
And
so
then they say,
poor.
Yeah, give me all my, give me everybody's
"Hey, Spencer,
money.
what are those potions called?"
Spend mine.
Good night's rest.
That's right. And then
Oh,
they
that
also give you
just hit
each
my
a
stomach.
potion of good night's rest. They say, "This is a Elfrun Academy specialty. Vincent made these." So go ahead and have them.
What do they?
They're just like looking
what
at it, just
do
like,
they do?
What do they do, Spencer?
Well, I fucking don't remember exactly, but I
Well,
can send you guys the details
neither do I.
in the
Yeah.
chat.
Yeah,
I
that's
made
not in
these
my-
months
I
ago.
believe they let you sleep.
They do.
Yeah.
It gives
So-
you some stuff.
They gave
So-
you like
That's
$3,000
called
and
alcohol.
some melatonin.
Yeah. Just a
Good
10 milligram
melatonin.
melatonin.
Guys, people
The,
are.
the good melatonin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ancient NyQuil.
The memes continue.
Zanch is now with you guys on the outside of the Elford Academy, and she says, "Okay, we're alone. What? What does Cymer want?" Cymer said, "All of you."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we jumped through space time and fought a bunch of dogs and like a spider.
We're
like
the
lizard
best of the
cultist or
best.
something.
We're
Whoa,
like a
That's
band.
insane. Oh my gosh.
Best of the
Okay.
best.
We could pretty
And
much
we're
kill
here
anybody in
for-
like 1 second.
You.
What did Cymer tell you about me?
Only that you know teleportation magic.
Personally, he pulled me aside and said, "I don't know about the rest of you guys." And he looked at me specifically. It was like, "You kind of suck." But this little Philip, what's her name again?
Zanch.
This little
It's
Zanch
Zanch.
character. They're epic. They're something else.
Really, Cymer
And
said
then-
all that.
And then he pushed me on the floor.
Oh, that's okay.
But yeah, so we think you're really cool and you should come with us. That's my argument.
Okay. Well,
Stibble
I'm
starts
not gonna
walking
go
away.
until I know what's going on.
There are. Cardos just sighs.
I specifically came here to get away from all of that, to not work here or do any of that. I wanted to learn magic.
Why can I not find? It's Prybarrow.
Well,
right?
what if you come with us
okay.
and you do this thing, and then we send you back, and you can continue learning magic.
It's not that easy.
The city of Prybarrow is in need of teleportation. People are being taken and used against their will in... Colton does not remember exactly what is happening.
They're
I
being
remember
turned into
the
vampires.
That's what it was.
They're taking people and imprisoning them and torturing
like
them and then
super
turning them into
vampires.
vampires.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Someone in
City officials, I
Prybarrow-
assume. Someone with power.
Oh, shit.
I
Okay.
assume you know.
No, I don't know.
You just sort of did a sound like you
Yeah,
did
yeah,
know.
yeah. No,
Yeah,
You
you're
just
right.
sort of did
facial
the
expression
classical
change.
sort of.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what
I
you're talking
understand
about.
what Cymer
like a-
wants now. Cymer, I used to be a part of the Gold Inquisition. I know about their teleportation circles inside of their fortress.
That's why you're the only one that can get.
I
us
helped
in.
out Cymer I helped out Cymer and his people escape when the Gold Inquisition decided to detain the Wanted Wanderers as terrorists, and they let me go after that.
So they aren't terrorists?
Let me go. I left after they were going to execute me for treason. So it's a little hard for me to go back on just, I'm a really cool goblin and I should come do this thing for you. Cymer wants me to teleport people into the fortress, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Well, fuck, I am the only one who can do that.
Uh-huh.
So will you help us?
You said people are being mind controlled?
Yes.
Yeah, and there's
Turned
like,
Are you sure?
vampires.
it's like not even normal vampires. They're
fought
like
them
muscular. They're
ourselves.
ripped. Yeah.
Yeah, look, it might have started as
Still.
mindless flattery, but it is true. You are the only one who can do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's go.
Can you get us to Prybarrow?
I could get you into the fortress if that's what you want.
No.
Guys, if
Do
we
we
just
not-
go hang out for a couple days,
Do
I
we
can
not
get
have
us
the key.
back to
have-
where we were.
I have a house
Cool.
I'm sorry.
in
Oh,
Okay.
in the
Oh,
port.
like here. Okay.
Yeah, in the port. It's like a few hours that way.
I thought you were just bragging. Yeah, let's go
No.
there, hang out for
yeah,
however
guys,
long.
I got a house
Yeah.
over here.
Yeah.
By the
Well,
way-
if we have to wait a few days.
Well, do you have a house, Philip?
Yes. I own a home. Yes,
You're a homeowner.
I am. Been one for about 10 years now.
I'm a hoboner.
Logan, how drunk are you?
Not really, but I thought that was funny.
I think it's
It's a regular.
It's not a very big house.
Yeah, no, it did hit, like,
might
5
be a little
minutes ago.
cramped, but
Well-
in an inn.
Yeah, so I suppose so. We can wait, and then when the key starts working again, we'll just walk through a closet and we'll get there.
Yeah.
It'll
How
all be
long
fine.
does it need?
7 days?
And we've been here for what, 2, 3?
Oh no, it needs 10
Oh,
days.
Oh.
We've got 7 left, I think.
yeah, we got a week. Oh, don't worry, I have a plan. There's lots of things I need to do.
There's lots to do in the port.
We could try meditating for 7 days.
No,
Okay.
I don't like
I need to go with you to hang out.
Yeah,
Yes.
come on.
And
We all need to
No,
become friends.
You don't.
Because then you'll have a moral obligation to help your friends, and not just because we came and rescued you from that terrible man who absconded you and did untold nightmares to you while you were passed out in a cot.
Zanch, are you still... I'm sorry. Kardar stops and turns to Kurt.
or you could stay here and meet us in the port in 7 days.
Yes.
Whatever you feel most comfortable
Or you
with.
could come hang out and tell me all your opinions on the other.
Yeah,
groups
no,
and
totally
societies
just
and-
stay here
Yeah.
in the place where you were kidnapped, knocked out, and held in an office somewhere.
We did also just
You know, it's
solve
also a
that
great
issue.
place for you, probably. That's probably never going to happen again.
Yeah, I was attacked like
Hmm.
5 times while I was here, and it's been like 3 days.
Hmm.
We're also poking our heads into things people didn't want us to know. Just like Zanch.
Up to you.
That's
Sam.
true. Okay, I'll come with you guys.
All right. This way then.
You guys just stroll on out. Make your way out of the force field barrier, and it's like 8 o'clock at night. Where are you guys going?
We should rest here for the night. There's an inn, right?
Yeah, there's the Wandering Village.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay, you guys go down across the bridge in a small forest, down the big dirt staircase, and make your way down to the Wandering Village, where all the buildings are in different places and orders. And you guys have to look around for a bit and go, this is really unnecessary. It just makes it difficult every time we come here. And then you see an inn. The inn is called
Welcome in.
It's just called it's just called Inn. It's called the Come On In.
I had an idea for
You.
I had an idea for a sitcom called The Come On In, because if you don't add in, it's literally just like, come on. And that's the whole show.
Logan, that's going to be in Twisted Taverns, right? The Come On In.
No, but poor Larry's is.
Yes.
Larry!
Yes.
That's so dumb. No, it's called the White Doe. You guys make your way inside, and as you make your way in, you see the owner is behind a
Pillsbury's
counter,
dope.
writing away at a small ledger. They look up at you, and as they tilt their top hat upwards towards you, notice that this person has no skin or muscles or blood. They are a skeleton. And he looks up and he says, "Hello! Welcome to the White Doe! My name is Theobald Skeleton.
Is that skeleton talking to us?
Yes.
Would you like a room
You don't have vocal cords.
or a drink? They'll go right through you." And he drinks, and it just and it spills all over the floor. And he's like, "Ah! I have to clean that up."
I'll
I
have a-
feel like this skeleton isn't sentient. It's not responding.
This place is
Hello, I'm here. I don't have eyeballs. I don't have vocal cords.
Okay, why
I-
won't you?
I can't
okay,
see you.
There you go.
this
Hello?
place is a sin against my order, but I don't care.
Oh.
Who are you?
I swear we have the best rooms. I just said my name is Theobald Skeleton.
That's really funny. I like.
I come
your
from a
last
long
name
line
lot.
of skeletons. From the skeletons.
I would laugh, but I'm exhausted. That's why we came here.
Yeah. Can
Ah, and he takes his top hat and goes, whoop,
What time is it?
like 9 p.m.
Yeah.
Mr. Skeleton, how late are the shops open in this?
Oh, they close up shop at around 6.
So they're all closed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Great.
How many beds to a room?
Oh, we got endless rooms and beds.
What?
I don't like
Yeah.
it here.
How
It's
It's
does that
extra
work?
dimensional spaces.
I don't like
I can
that.
make 100 rooms if you want them.
Are you a god?
No. Nope. Just magic. It's just
you-
magic.
Are you related to a god?
You know what?
Who
I
does the
might be.
magic? Who does all the
Um,
magic?
I did it. Some of it.
You are magic, though.
Yeah. Somebody else made me.
My fish turned off. We were talking about that before.
Slight update.
Yeah.
It's 5 gold a night.
Whoa! I'm gonna go sleep in a bush. Stibbles walks outside.
Oh,
Kurt will gladly pay 5 gold.
whoa! I'm gonna go sleep in a bush. He said, not wanting to have 295 gold pieces.
That's way too much.
Philip will
Shink,
also
shink, shink.
Stibbles' opinion on money changes randomly.
Yeah, sometimes Stibbles is like, I don't care about money. It's just a construct made by the government. And then sometimes he's like, 2 gold? No.
I don't know what a government is. I'm gonna go sleep in a bush and then give the bush 5 gold.
Stibbles is the guy that buys Bitcoin because having money is too normal.
All right, you guys all give him 5 gold, except for you, Stibbles.
Sure.
All right, he hands you guys a key. The key is like way too big. It's like this big, and they're all different colors. Lilia's, yours is black. Kurt, yours is orange. Philip, yours is purple. Phelan, yours is orange as well. And you're like, do we have the same key? And he goes, no, it's different.
It's like a light shade, lighter.
Pardos, yours is gold.
Is this a skeleton key?
It only opens one room, though.
Oh, it's a bummer.
This is actually the real skeleton key. These will open any door. But I won't.
You promise?
You can't see because I'm a skeleton, but I'm smiling.
Philip goes to his room, goes to
Playfully
bed.
smiling. All right, okay. You guys have a good night. If you need anything, just let me know.
Nope.
And you guys kind of go up these stairways. And as you go up the stairs, there are exactly 5 rooms.
I like him.
Are the doors painted?
Sure. Yep.
Cool. I put
They're all
my
painted
key
different
in
colors.
the purple door.
All right. There are 2 orange doors. Kurt, can you roll a charisma check?
I'm enjoying. I'll be honest. The chat right now.
I don't think
Just a
can.
charisma check?
Yes.
18.
Okay, so one door is a light orange and the other door is a burnt orange. Phelan, you see orange and orange.
Phelan, let me see your key.
Okay.
What color is Phelan's key?
Burnt orange.
Phelan, you're going to this room, and I am going to this room. Unless you would like to come to this room, and we could hang out. We could tell stories. Play cards.
Well, I'm kind of tired, but that's fine.
What time do you wake, Phelan?
I don't know. We just kind of had a lot happen today. It's more of, exhaustion, less sleepy, tired. But I'm fine with playing cards. I wouldn't mind that, actually.
You wait here, and I'll go get a deck of cards. Kurt runs down the hallway.
You run down the hallway.
I'm going to go find that skeleton guy.
You find the skeleton.
I need a broom. 2 brooms.
He's currently wiping up the drink he spilled all over the floor, and he goes, he just hands it to you.
Okay, and another one.
Thing with a broom?
Opens a closet.
I'll be right.
This is my last broom.
Good. Thank you. And Kurt strips the mop end off, just drops
He's
it
like,
in the
oh,
hallway.
all right, okay. He's like, fuck.
Yeah.
My brooms.
I'll fix them, don't worry.
All right.
They learn mending. This is
I'm a college educated man.
All right.
I can fix anything.
I have a diploma.
I have a degree. And pulls it out of pocket.
Kurt comes. Did you guys arrive yesterday? All right.
3 days.
You go back upstairs. You have 2 sticks.
Yeah, and Kurt just says, "Phelan, catch!" and tosses a stick at.
Roll a dexterity check.
Oh God,
Phelan, dexterity save.
Yeah. Why? Be a dirty 20.
You catch it.
He probably still just kind of fumbles a little bit because he's kind of like, oh God. Why?
It is now time, Phelan, for you to teach me how to sword fight. And Kurt assumes what they assume is a sword fighting stance with their broom.
Oh, this is gonna be a long night. Well, let's go outside instead, because hallways aren't really intuitive to fighting or learning, unless you want to break things.
Well, I mean, I'd always want to break things, but you are the sword master here, Phelan, and perhaps we should go outside.
You guys make your way outside, and you have 2 sticks, and I assume Phelan, you try your hardest to teach Kurt sword fighting.
It's gonna be fun.
Okay. How does this go? Montage this. What happens?
For Phelan, it's a lot of just like, okay, so here's the stances. We're gonna go through the stances, and then we're gonna actually practice them. Very hands-on in the way of he's making Kurt practice everything, and not just be like, okay, just watch. It's like, okay, do it now.
There's probably that, and then there's probably just a series of like cuts, like quick cuts of like Phelan swatting Kurt with a broomstick. Just what? And then there's probably one where Kurt tries to pick up like a handful of sand and like, is this how you throw it in their face?
No, not like that. No.
Well,
Phelan's like, ah!
In your eyes instead.
Okay, well, that's not a formal form then. Okay.
Maybe you should do it when you attack. You should be using your own magic as an opening. My brother would do that a lot. He would, it was horrible, actually. He would cast a spell and then quickly follow up with an actual weapon attack. It would disorient somebody because they're expecting one thing and then, well, they're hit by magic and then a bolt.
Yes, I can see how that would be effective.
Actually, my father was the one who taught me, and so did he. So I don't know how effective this would be for you.
Well, Phelan, I'm gonna tell you, I ran through an anti-magic field, and I felt as useful as a third nipple. And I have this really cool sword. Kurt reaches into and pulls out this, I guess it was a short sword, right? The dread blade. It's really cool. I stole it from the skeleton guy, but I don't know how to use it. I mean, what's going on with this thing? It's sharp. I could probably kill myself with it, but
let's not.
That's not the goal.
You took sword's very creepy.
Yeah, no, it's very dark and sinister. But you shouldn't let things go unused. I was gonna sell it, but then it was just too cool. I thought maybe if I learned how to use it.
It's good to always have a weapon in some way.
Right, and then there was that cat guy who tried to kill you.
Yeah.
Couldn't touch him with magic either.
Yeah. I'll try to the next couple days. I'll think of more practice stances. I'll try to make something for you to follow, like every night or when you wake up. It's the best sort of practice is if you before bed or after you wake up. It's when you're the freshest.
Right. Yes.
So
yes.
Just give me a few days and I'll get come back about that. And maybe I'll also teach you about how to take care of the sword. I mean, do magic swords like that require?
Well, I don't know. You could teach me. I was in college just a little while ago, and the desire for education has not abated.
I'll see if I can find a whetstone somewhere too, and then we might need to get you. He's actually like further contemplating all this, just like.
I imagine that Kurt is probably doing the like 2 or 3 stances that they were taught, and is probably like making them into dance moves.
Kurt has now transformed everything you have taught them, Phelan, into dance moves.
Well, fair.
What's Lilia? What are you doing?
She before they even left to go out to sword teaching, she probably just went into her black doored room, I'm assuming, and did her usual nightly routine of writing in her journal. And
Okay. It's incredibly quiet in this room. Like it's strange how little noise you really do hear. And as you're kind of in the room, like looking around, you notice that there's like this like gem floating near the window, and it's like this almost like this like triangular like diamond like thing, and it's like spinning. It's like floating near the window.
She actually like looks at it for a second, then like exits her room.
Okay.
Goes to the next room over and knocks. I don't know who it is.
It's Philip.
Damn it. It's always me. Opens the door. Yeah.
Hi. Just wanted to ask if this is normal for all the rooms. Do you have a gem outside your window?
Yes.
I hadn't noticed. Yes.
Just his glasses.
I was looking for spiders, not gems.
Oh, okay. So
it's floating like in front of it. So like if you have like the windowsill and you have the window pane, and out of the window you can see the outside of the tavern. In front of it floating is this gem.
Philip walks over and tries to grab it.
You grab it and you pull it, and it like magnetizes itself back to floating, and then it becomes green, and the window shifts and changes, and now it's a jungle.
Oh, it changes the outside.
Oh, well, I guess that's nice. Okay, I was just.
And you can hear like this like rainforest ambience in the background.
Philip keeps pulling it until something is satisfying to him.
Good night.
Good night.
You're pulling it and pulling it, and it changes. It changes to underwater.
No.
And it changes it, and it becomes like a cave.
Definitely not.
Then it becomes a desert.
Perfect.
All right. And you can hear like the blowing of wind and like sand moving and whatnot. It's like a desert night too. So, yep. Lilia, you go back into your room.
And she doesn't even change it. She just leaves it as is.
As you're sitting there and you're getting ready to prepare for sleep, you finish writing in your journal. You begin to take your armor off. And as you look up, you see Core.
Looks like you're back. Anything new?
Jacob?
I told you the one thing.
Right. Where did I write this down? I did write. I heard about you. When you spoke with the others. You died too.
Yes. Who'd you hear this from?
You. Something controlled you.
Yes, kind of. It's a long story. It's one I want to tell the others too. But it's not something I want to talk about either. I don't know what to do.
Before we left to fight Tetheros, everyone asked for a last will.
Mm-hmm.
You never gave yours. Maybe it's time that you did.
I don't know. I don't have one anymore. I lost it all those years ago. I don't have a will to give.
You stand
I'm barely
there,
more than what you are now.
and yet you stand on that side. Capable.
No. Only because the Raven Queen willed it.
Is there a purpose?
I assume so. That's what I was told. That's what I believe. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Then chase it, like I chased mine until my death. Chase my dream, like you all said that you would do, and chase yours. The Kinzovans
Exactly.
were looking for you as well. Maybe they had a reason. They wanted the last Blackburn.
While she's saying this, you kind of look up Lilia, and you can see these shadowy, kind of ghostly figures moving around the room. They're not directly acknowledging you, but they're acting, they're walking, they're running, they're playing. You recognize all of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're not as visual and as put together as Core is. They're more just like shadows, but they're moving around like silhouettes.
That's the direction I've heard as well.
Kinzova.
Mm-hmm. At least that's what the prophecy that I was led to by
Jacob, remind me.
Back.
Mm-hmm.
Did she hear about that?
About what?
The prophecy.
I think you were alive for that.
No. That happened like 2
Oh,
games
no.
ago.
It happened with Summer Langley.
The prophecy regarding Kinzova.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, you're from Kinzova, right? Maybe you've heard of it? It's just... She pulls out the book, but I don't know if you can see this, but...
Can I read the pages on the book, Jacob? Or no?
You can, and Core does know it.
Okay. Souls will pass on, flesh will forget their story. Light will save you, death comes in the day. Was there ever anything that the Kinzovans would say about it that Core would be aware of, given where she grew up? It's not like there was a huge...
It was more of it's similar to Phelan. It was more of like a folklore. Kind of just like a tale.
Okay.
I only heard it in passing.
All I know is that the day my mentor just left me behind, he left that marked for me as a guide. And when you said you were from Kinzova and you were looking for the Blackburns, I immediately thought about it too. But
I don't know why they were looking for you. I was simply hired as a mercenary to find you.
who are these Kinzovans that are looking for me?
Government. That's all that I know.
Okay.
I didn't really care, to be honest. I was just looking for ways to find my master's killer.
One by one, each of the shadowy silhouette figures back up, turn, and are almost pulled into Core. Core kind of response to it to one side, another one, and every time that they each kind of directly kind of merge into her, her figure gets more and more silhouetted. What's the last thing you say, Core?
Good luck.
And she's gone.
You too.
Night goes on. Unless, Philip, you wanted to do anything.
Do I find any spiders?
No, it's actually very clean.
Alright.
And you guys head to sleep. Stibbles, you're in a bush. You heard some sword fighting going on, but you were able to fall asleep. You did find a couple of squirrels, and they kind of led you to this really cool spot, this really comfortable bush. And they were like, yeah, this is like where we sleep sometimes. You can sleep here. It's like
I'll give them
super
some
cool.
gourmet foreign nuts from my rations.
They are so fucking happy, but they store them for winter.
Yeah, I also kind of ruin their lives by giving them a flavor that they'll never have again.
Yeah, it's like giving a peasant a Dorito. They're just like, oh.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I give you some food, but all I have is Doritos.
When
and
you wake up the next morning, Stibbles, you're
shark.
covered in squirrels.
Cool.
You just got
Nice and
about
warm.
Yeah, it's really warm when you wake up. They're all like snuggled on you. There's a couple of baby squirrels as well.
Aw.
Thanks for all you
I
guys
look
done.
over to my little backpack over there.
Mhm.
How's my shrub doing?
Shrub's getting there actually. Shrub
Budding
can
on
move.
sentience?
Yeah, he can move a little, but he can't talk yet. That's it.
Okay, so like I can noticeably see that the leaves are moving faster than normal.
Yeah,
Cool.
definitely. And as you kind of get up, all of the squirrels sort of like scatter and whatnot, but they like kind of follow you as you go further off back over towards the town. Everybody kind of
Heck yeah.
wakes up and leaves their room at one point, and you guys kind of meet in the middle of town in the morning. All the buildings have moved again, and you see Stibbles is followed by 6 like small squirrels.
What's up?
Found some family?
I mean, yeah, they're a family. I think.
Are they going to join us?
Yes and no.
All right.
I mean, they're joining us for a brief amount of time, so they're still technically joining us.
Are we ready?
I look over to them. You guys can go whenever.
One of them goes, "Yeah, we know."
Oh.
Okay, cool. Making sure.
We're aware.
One of them's like, "Oh, thank God," and leaves.
All of them just start shit talking the other guy, like they chatter
Yeah,
a
like
little
that
bit.
guy
Yeah.
fucking sucks. Stibbles goes squeak, 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 and all of the
squeak
squirrels
'em.
are like, and they're talking to each other.
Yeah, they're just kind of chill. So what's up? What are we doing?
Well,
Did the goblin? Oh no, we don't have them.
Oh, I'm here. I'm actually here. Hi. That's not my voice. Hello, I'm a goblin.
Hello, goblin.
I think last night we agreed we'd go
That's
to
her wake up
the
voice.
port, but we don't have to. We can do whatever.
Okay.
I could teleport you guys all the way back if you want. We just have to escape.
No,
That
I
sounds-
don't want to go to prison.
I'd rather us
Fair.
know what we're
I could
getting
escape.
ourselves into before we teleport in.
So you guys should be
Unfortunately, it's
sacrificing
the
yourselves for us.
the only teleportation circles I know.
Hmm.
The ones there. So
Wait, there's more than one there, right? Don't you need like two?
Yeah, there were. I know 2 of them, but
Okay,
they're only in that fortress.
Can you cast the spell and then not go?
I can cast the spell, and you can go through it.
Yeah, but like, can we not go through it? Can we choose not to?
Yeah, it creates a portal on the ground. You can go through it if you want, or you don't have
Okay.
to.
It might be a good idea to make sure that they both work, just in case.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea.
All right, there's my one idea for the day.
All right, well, I gotta draw it somewhere. She gets like a stick.
Let's not do it in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think it might be better to go
Wait!
to Philip's house.
Some
Look,
random
we all have
asshole
good
walks
ideas.
into the.
He's in prison. What did I do?
Fuck!
Oh shit, they're fighting.
Yeah, it might be better to do it somewhere private.
Got it.
Yeah. We can
Okay,
just move my
so
couch.
you're Philip.
Me? Yes.
I don't know any of you.
I'm Philip. That's Cardos. That is
Chili
Stephanie.
dog.
You can call me Kurt.
Kurt.
Okay.
This is Lilia. That is do you say chili dog?
Red hot chili dog, yeah.
Red hot chili dog. We call him Stibbles, and that is Phelan.
For short.
For short, yeah.
I'm gonna forget
Yes.
that in like 5 minutes.
You
Me
can
too.
call me Philip. Not Phil, not Philly. Philip.
Big P. All right, Big
How'd
P.
you know?
I'm gonna remember that one.
How'd you know?
All right, where do you live, Big P? Forest?
I lived in Port Moira.
Oh, okay.
You seem upset by this.
No, it's just a walk.
It is a walk. It's a nice
All
walk,
right.
though. Love to see.
Yeah. Let's go, I guess. You guys head out.
Philip picks up cardboard Phelan and drags them along.
And there's a montage of you guys walking to Port Moira. It takes like,
Crazy
what,
how
3
many
hours?
monsters we kill for like all those 3 hours.
Yeah, we
Like
level up
4
2
million.
times.
We WoW grind our way up to level 15.
Yeah.
and then we all find this epic well and we all drink from it and it reverts us back to our normal selves. So we just, it's like right outside the port town. So we walk
Yeah.
there all pissed off.
Oh man. You know what? Fuck it. Logan, roll percentage.
Oh God. I don't even know
Oh,
what happened.
percentage.
I picked up cardboard Phelan as we decided we would walk to Port Moira.
How long is the walk?
here we
It's a
go.
few hours, I think.
Let me double check on the map here.
On the map,
28.
it says 1 day.
Oh, fuck. I walked there real fast.
It's gonna take.
Go zip.
It's 3 hours.
Ah,
I'm the. I've changed it. I'm the
I
DM.
broke the game.
I broke it, but fuck it. It's 3 hours now.
Airfruit Academy.
What'd you get?
visibly
Logan?
28.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So you guys are walking.
Oops.
Fucking. It's. As you guys are walking towards Port Moira, and you're making your way along this kind of like trail that kind of goes along. It kind of like descends down like this sort of mountainous kind of foresty area towards the ocean. You can kind of see the ocean after a little while. The sun kind of reflecting off of it's gleaming in the distance, and you can see down below, right on the port, is this. It's not a major, huge city. Its walls are sort of there. They look old and like partially destroyed, yeah, it's a fairly large town that you see sitting on right on the port. As you get closer and closer, out of the forest from your right, you see 2 human people in green and brown robes. They have sticks in their hair, and they have like
shit.
mud kind of caked on their body, and they're looking around,
It's the
and they look at
homies.
you guys and they go, "Hey,
What's up?
you guys seen any elderberries?"
Dibbles?
That's a really good question.
Have you seen any?
Can I roll percentage to see if I just carry them in my rations?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
get below 40, you have them.
Okay.
You've given Logan a true
Did I
chance
see
by
any
saying
elderberries?
below a number, not above it.
This is gonna be the time.
I don't have any if that's what you're asking.
Huh.
If we've seen them, that's
You haven't
another
seen
good
them?
question. No, well, maybe.
What do they
But
look
if we
like?
if we identified them and remembered where they were is another that's 2 different questions.
Okay,
What-
but you came from that way and there's none. So that means we can go that way and maybe find some.
110% yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thank you. They
Wait.
both turn into birds and fly away.
Oh fuck! I run up to one and cast guidance.
He goes, "Ah!" He flies away and they say, "Thanks!"
Awesome.
Stibbles watches them go away. Awesome.
I can't fucking fly.
Oh, not yet.
You think I could?
Yeah, someday anyone could
Oh,
fly.
thank you. I guess
You
that's
just
true.
Have to fall long enough.
You just have to understand physics and wind resistance.
Yeah.
But I don't.
That's why Leonara has a barrier.
Someday.
People try
You
to.
could
jump
just
off.
turn into
God.
a bird though, and then fly.
No, it's too
Like
complicated.
you're
When
the
I-
one person in this party right now that could in fact do that right now.
I've never tried turning into a bird.
You should try it right now.
They're too complicated.
Maybe you could turn. Could you turn into a flightless bird?
That would defeat the point.
Yes,
Philip.
but he says that a bird is
that
too
is-
complex
that's a
because
good
it can
question.
fly. But if he could turn into a bird that couldn't fly, he could
But those
practice
two people
turning
just
into birds that could fly.
Turned into birds like lickety split.
I
And
turned
they
into a
had-
kiwi.
A what?
Oh,
Just a small kiwi.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
Little pointy
Oh.
beak, real small.
Pick
I,
him
s-
up.
I start making weird little
him up.
kiwi chirps.
Here now. Now try to. Can these ones fly? Stibbles.
Oh, those symbols.
Gotta toss him.
I
Stibbles.
continued chirping frantically.
Chirp 3 times if you can fly.
He chirped 7 times.
I'm gonna take that as yes. And I kind of do a little.
Just eat him.
How high do you throw me?
Well, he's like 6 feet tall, so. Like,
Roll
kinda
strength,
almost-
Philip.
I might
I don't want to
die.
chuck him. I'm just trying to give him a little
10
push.
feet is all you need to kill a kiwi in D&D.
Oh no!
What
What do
they don't
I?
weigh that much.
I had
Oh,
my.
true.
I had my
They're like
strength.
frogs. They don't take fall
Dirty
damage.
dirty
Yeah.
20.
Guys, I think
Dirty-
Grace just.
You go, go, walk,
That was much higher than I
flies into
anticipated.
the air.
Jacob,
Stibbles.
I turn back
What?
into Stibbles at 10 feet and just scream.
Ah! Stibbles flies with the momentum from the kiwi. Oh no! Goes like 30 feet.
Just screaming the whole way.
Kind of one way to fly, I
I
guess.
just see him arc through the air as Stibbles' hat flying behind him. He's
I
like,
look
"Ah!"
over and like in slow motion, you just see the 2 other bird druids like flying, and Stibbles looks at him and he starts flapping his arms as he goes down.
What the fuck? Stibbles
Smack into a tree.
land on the ground and take 12 bludgeoning damage. And Zanch walks over and says, "Hey, that was a class we took, actually. The aerodynamics of a gnome.
There aren't any. How much
That's a
damage did I take?
class?
12 bludgeoning.
God.
He like fell into a tree.
Wait, that's a class?
No, it's not.
Okay.
There's a stick in like the major muscle of my arm.
Come here.
He like come out just like a
I'll
stick
heal you.
stuck in his arm.
Thank you.
Like,
Kurt,
it's like
Kurt
through,
waves.
it's like through his bicep.
Yeah.
Kurt waves their hand and mends Stibble's clothes. Look what I can do with my degree. His tunic is like perfectly starched and
Look what I can do with the power of my god. And
That part of
and
him,
anime.
that
Just
part
rips
of his
the
cloak
stick out and then-
is like fresh and new compared to the rest of it, which is dirty. So it's just really obvious.
Stibbles,
And
you
it
get
was
11
fixed.
hit points back.
Sleeps in them and all that.
Thank
Like,
is it mending? Mending is more than just a spot.
It's still
No. It's a small area, or it's an item that's smaller than like 5 feet, I think.
It's like a
And it takes a
cube,
minute
though.
to cast.
Yeah, but I think it like everything within that cube. I may be wrong. There.
No, yeah, it does. So it would fix all of his clothing. So yeah, your entire clothing
Envelop
is now
Stibbles.
stitched
1
and
square
perfect
foot
now.
cube of clean clothes in my chest.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, that was an endeavor, and no,
Yes.
I can't fly. I'm sorry.
Yet.
Yet. We'll
Continue.
just have to do that a couple dozen times.
I'm down. I also have to teach Lilia how to swim and Phelan something, I think.
Okay, the stress of having my arm repaired might be too much to do it just in sequence.
All right, let's leave. Come
Yes.
this way.
Towards a couple of hours go by, and then eventually you guys make it to the city. Port Moira is before you. The kind of destroyed walls are still mostly intact, and they look to be like in the midst of repairs. But like the city probably didn't get like enough money from their contracting agreement, and like they haven't finished it yet. And as you get closer, there's this giant opening into the one of the walls, and you guys step in. And the city is fairly nice. It's much smaller than Prybarrow. It has there's like one kind of main square right at the front, and it kind of like goes down 2 streets with a bit with like market buildings to your left and like residential buildings to your right, and then beyond that there's like a park that has a bridge going over into like a small island that is moated by like a small river, and after that is the beach, and you can see like this there is a beach, and there's a pier, and there's boats docked on the pier, and there are some buildings near the beach as well, and it's a nice small little beach town. And you see some people are walking around, going about their day. You notice that you see like that human, and then a tiefling, then a human, 2 more tieflings, and another tiefling.
That's already
it's a weird, normal, like a much larger amount of tieflings than normal. Nevertheless, you guys are here. Philip, you kind of lead them to the left and up this kind of cobble street. And the weather here is nice because it's literally right on the beach. So you guys can like smell the ocean, and you feel like the wind like coming in, the sun kind of beating down on you. And as you guys kind of head up the road, you turn to like a house, and it's just this small little house. It's got wooden walls. It's like maybe it's 1 story. Philip goes over, finagles through some keys, opens the front door, and you guys step inside. What's the house look like?
Surprisingly colorful on the inside. I would say that a lot of the furniture and just little knickknacks and stuff look like he found them somewhere. Like they don't match at all. There's probably plants in here that have died. It seemed like he probably left in a hurry when he did leave. But since he came here a few nights ago, it's probably cleaned up a pretty good amount. No. Oh, is it like a studio, like apartment type thing, or are there rooms? I don't really know.
It's up to you.
Oh, then it's all kind of an open space then. There's like a bed in one area of the room, a little kitchenette, 2 different colored couches, some stuff on the walls, dead plants, and a bit of a mess, but it's nice.
This place isn't terrible.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So are we chilling here for what, 5 days?
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So,
anyone have
oh yeah, go for it.
What time?
Downtime?
Downtime?
You guys are staying here for 5 days?
Discuss downtime.
I believe
Yeah.
6 days. If we had
I think
7
so.
left, we stayed the night, so that makes it 6 days.
Hey, Falvaleb in the chat. What's up, bro? Anyways,
It's a weird bro.
bro.
Just how I said it, just like wow. 12.
All right, so let's do some downtime, guys. If you guys are down for that, down for downtime.
It's time for downtime time.
Stop. No, I didn't like that. Okay, so I'm gonna half all of them, because they're normally like a week, and since they're only here for half a week, I'm gonna do just like all of the rewards are halved. So we've got, just to remind you guys, you can go to Xanathar's Guide.
Does that also mean
Chapter
that the
2,
costs are
Downtime
halved?
Revisited. Yes, everything's halved. You got buying a magic item, carousing, crafting an item, crime, gambling, pit fighting, relaxation, religious service, research, scribing a spell scroll, selling a magic item, training, or work. So does anybody know what they want to do, or do you want me to roll initiative? How do you guys want to do this?
My immediate instinct
Roll
is
initiative.
religious services, but I have a feeling that religious services would go very poorly here.
Have you heard about Tiamat?
Yeah.
I don't recommend that.
Kardas
Catch
gets
everybody's hands.
Point, Moira.
Oh, you want to do religious service? Oh, that's great. You worship who? All right. So, let's everybody roll initiative.
I will actively take last. I have no idea what I want to do. This is like the only time that I'll choose to go last.
Oh my god!
I want to commit a crime.
Of course I do.
Okay.
I want to help.
I think the only other
Oh my
I think
God.
the only other time we've actively done crime in
Have we
as a
done
downtime in
crime?
any of our games was Ira and Mycroft way back.
them good
We,
old days.
we got like
where we-
Technically-
we got like 500 gold from
No,
that.
we did super well.
Mallory and Eugene broke into a museum and stole shit.
Yeah, that did happen. I remember that.
Okay,
We almost died.
What else is new with that party?
Yeah. What could have been.
Oh shit, I don't have you guys like in an
No.
initiative. I'll just write it down in my notes.
Mallory x Eugene is
All right,
So-
so Philip, you're
Mally
actually
X Eugene
helping.
died in a hole like 4 years ago.
Cardos, what'd you get?
0. I am
okay.
choosing to take 0.
Who got above 0?
Oh, we're
15.
doing
Okay, who got 0 to 5? Who got 5 to 10?
8.
8.
Hey.
Crime buddies.
Hey.
Hey.
God.
I think
You guys
we'll
want to do your downtime together?
Yeah,
No.
we'll role play that. Oh,
Oh, I actually don't want to commit a crime. I'm sorry.
Stibbles was gonna ask for your help.
Oh, well, maybe I'll
Okay,
help
well,
you
you
can
if
still
you
do that.
ask.
Specifically.
It
Who got
good.
10 to 15?
Stibbles
Kurt did 15.
Stibbles be like, I'm gonna ask the former city guard to help me commit a
Yeah.
crime.
15 to
Well, they
20?
would know.
17.
I would know.
Lilia, you roll well on initiative. It's for downtime.
Yes.
What'd you get, Phelan?
17.
Okay. Guess you guys are doing downtime together as well. All right. Okay. Well, Lily, Phelan, you guys are first.
Fuck.
You go first.
Chris.
Oh, you don't know?
I don't
Okay.
know. I'm
So,
on the page.
My
scrolling.
downtime, I'm pretty much not going to do downtime. Lilia's going to be spending most of her time either just kind of hanging out at the flat or just kind of chilling in the town, maybe walking around.
Do you walk around the town?
Yeah.
Relaxation.
Oh, this is just for you, buddy. Yeah, you're gonna do relaxation. You need to maintain a modest lifestyle while relaxing to gain the benefit of this activity. So you don't have to pay rent, but you do have to buy like food and shit for yourself.
Yes.
So a modest lifestyle, I think, is 1 gold a day. So everybody needs to spend that. So everybody go ahead and spend 6 gold for the downtime. Because
Nah, Philip's
the
gonna have you guys
money
pay
is
rent, actually.
and as you kind of make your way around the city, hanging out at the house, doing all the shenanigans that everybody's doing throughout the week, there is a point in time where you make your way down to the beach, and near the on the pier, kind of like at the base of the pier that kind of goes out, there is this kind of monument sitting there that you see of this. It's a monument and a statue, and it's this statues in Sunder are never entirely super accurate. Instead, they're very like archaic. They don't do fine details on these statues. Instead, they're almost like polygonal, like an old PS2 game, but imagine like in stone. So like the face is just like maybe a couple of chisels here, and they're very like
It's
like
highly
blocky and whatnot.
stylized. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. And you go over, you see this statue that is put there, and it's in memoriam to Atlantica Moira. And
And Leela doesn't know who the heck this is, so
he's like, huh,
interesting.
weird. Interesting. Anyways.
Interesting. Why is she blue?
She like reads the little inscription.
Yeah,
and just
it's
moves
like
on.
a small history of like what she did.
And
Well, you see like you're like, oh, she knew Vincent. Interesting. That's it.
Yep. And then
Famous by
does it
affiliation,
mention the
that's
Wanted
it.
Wanderers on there? Just one.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
You're like,
she'll
oh, this is
notice
like
that,
the Dan Schneider of famous people.
But apart from that, she kind of just takes it in, finds it interesting, and then just kind of moves on.
All right. So throughout relaxing through the rest of the week, I'm gonna go ahead and give you go ahead and roll 2d10.
Five. That sounds about
All
right
right.
for the
Yeah, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
That will go away whenever you either get new temporary hit points or when you whenever you lose them.
Yep. Cool.
Okay. All right. So, Phelan, what are you doing? Hit fighting?
No. So I have my 2 things because I am trying to figure out how that work.
worries.
One of them would probably be trying to research like the Evenfall prophecy, seeing if he can find even just a little bit more of rumor.
Yep.
And the second thing would probably be, it'd be like in the daytime, he'd be doing that, and like in his free time, he would be focusing on like trying to create a training regimen for Kurt.
I like that. Okay. Awesome. Okay, so you can do research. So you're gonna have to make a, oh god. You spend 50 gold pieces on materials, bribes, gifts, and other expenses, but we'll half it to 25.
Okay.
And then you can spend an extra 25 gold pieces to get an extra +1
Why not?
on your roll. All right. So go ahead and make an intelligence check with +1.
Watch as I fail this.
I can send you a message just so you know. If you want to look
okay.
at it.
18.
18? Oh shit.
Yeah. I wasn't expecting it at all. I was like, I'm gonna get a 2.
So you go through and there's a couple of libraries here in Port Moira that you can go to and try to find some information in. They aren't extensive, but they are there. A lot of them are religious texts and some are history texts as well. And you go through and eventually you do find sacred text. You go through and you find not a lot. There's not a lot about Kinsilva, the Dominion, Kise, nothing much here that you find. But you do find like a couple of maps and a couple of references from explorers there. So I will let you ask one question and I will give you the answer to it.
Can I get back to you on that?
Yep.
Okay.
Kurt, what you doing?
Kurt, so I am stuck between 2 things, and I'll let you decide. I will tell you the 3 things I want to do, and we can figure out what they are. Kurt definitely wants to practice their sword play.
All right.
But Kurt also.
So you know what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna do training.
I was gonna say training is.
And you can get proficiency in a sword if you want.
It's leading to something different.
Oh, okay, got it.
Because Kurt also wants to buy a lock and start like fiddling with a lock in their spare time.
Okay.
I see.
And then maybe like a book of tales on like famous gentleman swordsmen.
I see where you're going. Okay, you do so. And that's what you're kind of doing in your downtime. Kurt's going around taking up some new hobbies, learning some new things. It's very strange not seeing Kurt constantly exuding magic at all times, but you know what? Anti-magic was a good teacher, I suppose. It's Dibbles, what you doing?
Did Cardos already go?
Cardos is last.
I do know what I think.
I think I'll go last because the way that you commit a crime is you spend the 4.5 of the 5 days culminating the crime.
Yeah.
The last one committing it.
Yeah.
So we might need to run.
Okay.
So I'll use that as a lead.
Philip, what you doing?
Philip's gonna go help the magpie with whatever she needs.
Oh my goodness. Is that what you do for all 5 days?
Yes, except for the last day. The last day he'll go to whatever church is in town and spend probably the entire day there.
You help out around that at the tavern, and like there's some odd jobs that this barkeep asks you to do. She takes a liking to you, Philip. She appreciates all the work that you bring for her, and you guys have a couple of moments where you talk throughout the week. You learn a little bit about her. She learns a little bit about you. She thinks you're super awesome and really cool. And you've made a friend in this barkeep. But the opportunity arises to spend a night with her.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
And it does not happen. But It's there whenever you need it.
That's the
I know.
second time a random person has been like,
Oh,
in a campaign.
you have.
All right.
This is a dating game.
It is.
Playing it wrong.
This magpie's
Yeah.
been sending me letters for weeks.
We've missed out on like 8
what
different
are you
romantic
doing on the
options.
last day?
He's spending the day, and are there any churches in the port? Which ones? Are there specific gods, or are they kind of just
Yeah,
like
just
you
one to
go here
Bahamut.
and
There are a couple that are to different specific gods. There's the biggest church here is probably to Egan, but there are other churches here that are like devoted to other gods.
yeah, he'd probably spend the last day in the Church of
Okay.
Egan.
You do so.
Not praying to Egan because he doesn't worship her.
No.
but- yeah.
Okay, Cardos?
Okay. I don't think this is even necessarily a crime, but it is. It's both a crime and a religious service.
Oh no.
I hate
No.
all of
There is a lot.
That's
of,
most religious.
It's a religious crime.
There is a lot of false things going around about what happened here and how Tiamat's the bad guy and not the cultist. And I would like to make sure that the books have the right story.
Oh,
God.
No.
You're the worst character in the
no.
party.
He's that old guy at Walmart who turns the books around.
Yeah.
Oh,
That'll
No, when
teach him.
Tiamat stepped on your house and killed your children, it wasn't her fault.
That's not Tiamat. That's not Tiamat.
No.
That's not
Hey, you guys
Tiamat.
aren't here. You're learning
Fake
how to sword
news.
fight and
Fake
praying to a
news.
different
I'm
god.
at the church.
So you
Alternate
go
facts.
through
You're the guy
town,
who
you go
goes to
into
the
some
library and you take all the religious things from your religion and you put them in nonfiction.
Are you just gonna go to like the different books and just be like, like,
I mean, I'm
I
guessing
burned
probably what
in
he's
some
done
of
in the
them.
past. If he's done this in the past, the
Okay.
only thing I can think of that the only way I think this could work, and I don't know how it works in medieval, would be to basically get the books from the library.
I'm laughing at Fell's chat comedy, but I'm gonna
Oh.
gaslight this whole town.
Get,
Yeah.
Are you able to like rent like check out books similar
Yeah.
to you would a different library? Cool. I will check out any book I can find on the Tiamat expedition. And
There's a lot.
Cool, I'll take all those. And
All right.
through the week I will as closely as I can to make it seem like it's like a weird like cliff notey like this is what's believed and this is another like an alternate way that this could have gone type of thing.
Okay, all right.
Shit.
And then on the last day before we leave, I am going to hand the books back in, and then we're just gonna leave through a door.
Okay, all right.
So we'll be gone before anyone.
So there's
even
no,
knows.
so you don't see the fallout of this effect. You just kind of do it and are like, they'll learn.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. That's
Nothing
fine.
possibly could go wrong.
Oh
Fair
no.
All right.
I will heavily specify that the fault is on the cultist for summoning Tiamat against her own will. Because Kardas's goal isn't to get Tiamat summoned and a city destroyed again, but his goal is to make people see that Tiamat isn't the bad guy the cultists were.
Okay.
Fort Moira
sounds good.
was a false flag, everyone.
All right.
Moira Gate.
Port Moira Gate?
Yeah.
The
I
chat
need to
is
find the pizza parlor so I
roaring
can
right now. Colton.
save the children.
Oh no, I know that the chat is murdering me right now. Look guys, this is the character, okay?
I did a good job today.
I mean, we're also kind of murdering you too.
All right, Stibbles.
I'll never be
All right,
lectured by
Steve,
you
what you
again,
doing?
Cardos.
You
All right,
can't
Jacob.
top that. Nothing's
Yeah,
more
no.
evil.
What are you
Watch
gonna do,
me.
commit crime? That's nothing.
evil.
So I have 4 options listed in the book, Jacob.
Yeah.
Which one is most interesting to me? Or rather, which one is the first one presented to me?
Hold on. Of a struggling merchant, a prosperous merchant, a noble, or one of the richest figures in town?
Yes. Who do I see first?
What do you? Oh, probably a
Just
noble.
roll a d4 for me.
Okay.
Or okay, we'll go noble. That's fine if you want to do that.
Oh, noble
Oh,
anyways.
shit, I forgot to teach Amelia how to swim.
So describe this character. This will be like on the first day.
So this is a dude. He's a tiefling. He's lived here for a long time. He has grown wealthy because of the construction in the city, and he has brought a lot of. He has good relations with dwarves in the mountains, and has brought a lot of stone trade here, stone crafting trade, and thus has only recently gained his wealth in like the past 2 years. So he still has not like a big old fancy house, but he's pretty rich.
So he's actually like bringing two communities together to work on like a single project.
Pretty much. Well, he's hiring him out. He's
Easy
the middleman.
come, easy go.
Yes.
I'm gonna take 2 years and a day. Just take everything.
All right, so
yeah, I'm gonna rob him.
you need to you're gonna
Spend some money.
Yeah, you got to spend
Watching
25
him.
gold pieces gathering information on potential targets before committing the intended crime. So you learn about this guy. His name is
Oh, I don't care.
Bongo.
Bongo.
Mhm.
His last name's Bongo.
Maybe I
First
should.
name
Beebus.
Beebus
Bobo.
Bongo.
Abel's Bongo.
That poor team.
Alright.
Beebus Bongo,
Beebus
the
Bongo.
tiefling. He has no family that lives in the town. He's
Good.
by himself. He wants to marry, but he's been unsuccessful. He's a little down bad.
Mhm.
So
Money's not going to fix that. I'm going to show
no,
him
not
that. So in
really.
a way,
He's kind
I'm
of
being
drowning
I'm being the good guy.
yeah. He's like, I have so much money, but I have no love. And so you're like, this guy's fucking easy.
Mhm.
All right, so you make a series of checks. To
right.
attempt a crime, a character must make 3 checks. A stealth check. Let me get the stealthy music in here.
Okay, can I expend a wild shape for this?
Oh my god, yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you succeed that check.
Oh, okay.
That stealth check, and then
Let me see
go
who I would
go
use.
ahead and get
I would turn into a cat for that.
easy. Yeah, I won't even have you roll. He's not a cat. Fucking slips into his house at one point. He doesn't really pay too much mind.
Idiot left the window open. Didn't think a little gnome druid was going to take all of his gems and gold.
All right, then you need to go ahead and make a dexterity check using thieves' tools.
I don't have these tools.
That's what you spent the money on. You had to get some.
Oh, okay.
Don't have proficiency.
You just got to make a sleight of hand check.
Stibble spends 6 days like, all right, I've got everything together. This will go fantastically. Comes up to the window. Shit.
What was that one thing Philip told me? I use thieves' tools, Stibbles. Oh, I stole Philip's thieves' tools.
Why did I have thieves' tools?
He's just pinning it on you.
Oh, shit.
What'd you get?
Just like everyone else.
Okay, so what type of check was this?
Just dexterity, unless you have proficiency in thieves' tools,
Okay.
which I don't think you do.
No. So 11.
Okay. Everything's a little too locked. It's a little
Okay.
hard. But so you're like, fuck, like nothing will open.
I
So
cast acid splash.
his window, and then a cat jumps in. Okay, and then you need to make an investigation, wisdom, or deception check.
Deception. So
Oh,
okay,
sorry, investigation, perception, or deception.
We're still
Perception.
getting kicked out of
So-
Portera.
I'll be keen-eyed.
Yep.
14.
Okay. So,
I didn't do well. I don't think.
no.
That's fine. That's
Fucking
that's
assholes.
honestly that's what I wanted. I did not want to just get money.
you melt, you become a cat, you jump in, and you're like looking around the whole house, and you're like, maybe it's not in the kitchen, nothing here. There's nothing in his storage spaces. Oh, he must keep his money in his bedroom. So you go to the bedroom, you're like, fuck, the door's locked. So you just like become Stibbles,
Yeah.
melt it again, become a cat again. The door opens.
No, I'm just
and then-
Stibbles now. I'm not a cat anymore.
This man wakes up, looks at the door frame. It just opens. There's a hole in it, and there's just the silhouette of the hat and Stibble standing there. It's like,
Where's your fucking money? Where do you have storage if you don't keep anything in it? Thought you were rich. Look, I need that money really fast. I have to leave like tomorrow or today. It's okay, you can breathe. I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to kill your financial worth. You can get it back. You did it once already.
He looks down and he looks around and he says, he just
Toss it
grabs
over
a
here.
diamond and he goes,
Is that worth anything? All right. I take the diamond. And I like walk backwards out of the room and bump into the wall and I like sidestep and I leave. And I book it
As
and
you
I
leave,
barrel roll out the window.
as you leave, you hear from the window, he just opens it. He's got a nightcap on. He goes, guards, I've been robbed. A couple of guards like run to his house and they're like, what the fuck is going on? And you leave without a trace and a diamond.
Except the child.
And this man is terrified of gnomes breaking into his house for the rest of his life.
Say the best
Right.
line was, "I'm not going to kill you, just your financial
Yeah.
status."
Just your value in this town as a person.
Oh, fuck. Roll an intelligence check, Sybil, see if you know how much this diamond is worth.
Okay. Natural 20.
Oh my God. You're like, it's suddenly like a master
so
pawn
yeah,
star.
I think what it'll be, because that's obviously luck. I'll think like, oh, I would estimate, like from what I know about finance, this is worth exactly how much?
500 gold.
500 gold. All right.
All right.
I don't have gravity
So-
for that. I just think that's a number.
Did you see
It's
my
the last
bazillion
night.
messages that I gave you?
Okay.
So
I call that my enter is right next to the apostrophe.
just to confirm that you're aware, Jacob,
Take that.
I'm
as
not
you will.
taking the books back until like the morning we're going to leave.
I know.
Okay. And I'll even put them in the little like drop here slot, not taking them up to.
You got it.
God.
So that's 3 questions.
Yeah, I said pick one. I'm also.
You pick one.
one.
Number 2.
Number
The
2.
third one.
The third one. Okay.
There's actually 5 questions in my
Oh.
notebook. I narrowed it down.
Cool.
You learn that there was somebody who had found it and learned of its origins. Doesn't detail any information. You just know who the person is.
Okay.
And his name is Shay Vusk.
Is it SHEA? SHAY?
Sheyvusk. He lives in Kinzova. Why are we playing this music, huh?
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
I don't know.
I'm kinda
It's called
chilling.
Mantis.
Oh, it's Stibbles breaking into a house music. That's what
I
it's
was like,
called.
this is Mantis Dilemma, you know. It's just, you know, weird, what's it called? Exposition.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So, just to let you guys know, we'll go break in a second, but we're going to do a thing first. So, as you learn that information, Phelan, hang on. All right. You guys all come back to the house. You still have the books, Cardos. Stibbles, you just got done with your heist. Kurt, you've been learning all week. Philip, you spent your day at the church. And Phelan, you have come back as well after doing your research. And you guys are all back at the house again. And Lilia is there.
All right, so
I was gonna say you didn't say Lilia.
And Lilia's there?
Lilia is there before all of you.
I'm in some hot water right now. Maybe.
You.
That's a metaphor, by the way. But I think we should probably leave soon. The key's ready, right?
In the morning.
It's ready tomorrow.
Yes, I timed that poorly. I'm gonna sleep underneath the floorboards if anybody
Please don't
wants
rip
me.
up my floorboards. They're very hard to
Do
put
you
down.
not have like a gutter? That's not how those work.
No, it don't
No,
have a basement. It's
Look, this is beachfront property. You should be prepared for floods. Is the house elevated in any way?
maybe.
Okay. Jacob, is the house elevated in any way?
Please don't rip up
Sure.
my floorboards.
There's a undercroft area. It's about a foot.
All right, Stibbles just goes and chills in the cold dirt under the house.
All right. You can. Unfortunately, there's not much padding. You can just hear everything going on in the living
Yeah, that's
room.
Honestly, Stibbles prefers the eavesdrop.
So I want to tell you guys, come clean about everything. Tell you.
Should I be visible for this?
You don't have to be if you don't want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Get out of my house! Get
I'm
in
not
here!
in your
Yeah,
house.
Get out from underneath my house!
No. I have a diamond that I stole from a guy who was asleep.
Is that why we need to get out of here?
We're in a
Hey, did you steal from
No.
someone, Stibbles?
That's not what we're talking about, Lilia. This is about you right now.
Okay, but you brought it up.
I don't leave under the house. I just stay there.
Okay. Fucking Colton. So, some of you were there when I told you some stuff, but I might as well start from the beginning. I was born into the Blackburn family. I've denied that since I've met you guys, but it's true. I had a good childhood. Friends, a little brother, parents that loved me. But I was a dumb, overly courageous, stubborn little girl, and during a game, my brother and my friend, lady in waiting, I don't know, when I was 6 years old, I was 6. I went into a house that was abandoned, and I was told not to by my parents. I don't remember what happened in there. It's all kind of a blur. All I know is that after I came out, something came out with me. It's similar to what Philip has described, but not exactly. There was a shadow that followed me. That's all, the only thing I called it is shadow. I saw it in the corner of my eyes, in the dark corners of the room, and it would whisper to me. It would whisper to me terrible things. And my personality changed from being super social and super kind and fun and whatever to reclusive, aggressive, violent. I would lash out whenever someone got near me. My parents pulled me away from my friend and my brother, kept me locked away for my own good and theirs as well. They brought in priests and wizards and things to try and figure out what happened to me and what they could do about it, but they never did. And unlike Philip and the thing in his head, I was aware of everything. I might not have agreed with what I was doing, but I was doing it anyway. They were my choices, my actions, and I did them anyway. I would hurt the people I loved, and all that up. It took 4 years of this until it told me to do something extreme, and I did it. It had me take the skeleton key to the house, block all of the doors to the bedrooms in the middle of the night, and drop a candle into a curtain and let the house burn. Had me just sit there in my room, my nursery, and listen as my family screamed. And I burned with them. But that wasn't the end of it. Instead of moving on to an afterlife, we got stuck. I've learned since it's probably called the ethereal plane something. We were stuck in between the material and the afterlife. We couldn't move on. We were stuck in a weird, distorted version of the manor. Sometimes it was quiet, other times the fire raged again over and over. And I remember it all every day. It's more of a dream, kind of a blur, but I was still aware. It was 8 years of that on top of the 4 years with the shadow. The shadow was no longer there, thankfully. It was different. Until apparently a Shadow Kai, the follower of the Raven Queen, brought me back on her command. Just me. I don't know why I don't know why exactly. I know she has something planned for me, and that's why I've been trying to do everything I can to try and figure it out, and being with you and taking the talon of Orcus. And she pulls it out of her bag. I just know that this is important to her. She told me to keep it safe, and that's what I've been doing. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys, but I need to keep it safe because that's the only thing I have. The only thing I have left at this point is just trying to find a way to allow myself and my family to move on, because they're still here with me. I see them. I hear them. You've actually seen them as well. Sometimes when I cast some of my magic from the Raven Queen, she allows me to project their shadows, their echoes, their souls into the material world. That's it. And that's why I'm both a monster, because it was my actions that caused this. Caused me to have the shadow follow me. It was my actions that caused all the pain, even if it wasn't completely me. But that's what I've been trying to do, is just trying to rectify that. And I think it's time for you guys to know why I have such a hard time with certain things, why I don't know certain things. I didn't have a chance to learn to swim. I didn't have a chance to grow up. I went through from 10 years old to 18 years old as a ghost. I don't know things. I'm just trying to get by. That's it. That's all I have.
Then why are you here with us?
Because Because I was led to you. I was led to you originally. She put me on the path to you. And then I grew attached to you guys. I don't want to leave you. I actually enjoy being around you guys, even if you can be annoying at times. I may disagree.
You hear shuffling under the floorboards.
That question came from the floor. Lilia unveiled everything, and everybody was silent, and the floor went. Are you still here with us?
Stibbles
Down
will
there
just
polishing his little diamond.
creak open the door and shut it, and then just hug Lilia's leg.
But there are tears kind of running down. She's not like
Shut up!
bawling,
Don't judge me.
but she's definitely tearing.
You had to deal with all of that. That's all I can say.
I'll say I'm still dealing with it. I just want... My goal has been and always it will be to finally figure out how to move on. That's my goal. That's all I have left. Other than you guys now.
Shadow, did it have a name?
It never said. I never directly talked to it. I wish I knew. I wish I knew why it did what it did. All I know is it did
Where's
that.
the talon?
Probably just in her hand.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe
I think your
camera
camera died.
I did. Yeah, that's what just happened right now.
Good time to go on break, maybe?
Maybe, but you finish your thing. I'm gonna change the battery right now, anyways.
Why do you need to have that? The talon of Orcus?
I don't need it. All I know is what the queen told me before I even met you guys.
Jacob.
Yep.
Ardos is a religious man. Does he know who
Yeah.
Orcus is?
Roll religion.
All I know is she said that it's an incredibly powerful artifact and it shouldn't be in the wrong hands.
Never heard of him. Not my realm of religion. I rolled a natural one.
He-Man, Marcus, don't seem very different to me.
You know.
I will also apologize. I knew that Lilia had it, and I was gonna tell you guys for her, but then I killed Kurt, and we had to stop Barrows.
Sybil's wipes his eyes. Why is that thing important?
Orcus is like a demon, I think, isn't he?
Like that from what I
Like a
remember.
big bad guy?
Yeah.
Even the fact that Teleros wanted it, wasn't it something to do with the undead?
Yeah.
And then Prince Classicer, he wanted it.
Mhm.
Why didn't you give it to him? He seems... I've heard stories he's a good person.
But he was already taken away before we got it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Teleros had
Would
it.
you have given it to him if you had the chance?
If I had the chance, maybe. I don't want to hold on to it, but I don't know what to do with it.
I can
I
take
would rather
it.
just hold on to. I would rather just hold on to it because I know I can bear the burden. I'm already bearing plenty. I'm not using it. I'm not gonna use it. I don't want anyone to use it. If anything, I'd rather just be destroyed.
I think it is good that you've told us this, especially if you trust us. Bearing a burden such as that is not one that should be borne alone.
It's something
I
I'm trying to learn myself. My initial inclination is to pair it alone. I have been.
What drove you to tell us the time? I have not been here as long as the rest.
A few things. Just being with you guys, seeing how you guys are like, trusting each other. But then definitely after what happened with Kurt. Because it felt like it happened again. What happened to me. I lost control of exactly what my actions were, but I still made the decision in the end for how I reacted. And it caused pain on someone, even if they wanted it in the end. Cause of death, technically. But after talking to you guys, especially to Stipples afterwards, kind of helped put some things into perspective, and being able to sit out and contemplate it. I want to trust you guys, to be with you guys. So I think I just need to let you guys in.
Stibbles will hug your other leg.
Kind of puts her hand on your shoulder and just kind of really like not fully bending down, but certainly.
Yeah, I got you.
I unfortunately dropped out there for a second. I was trying to fix my camera, but didn't work. I have one question. Did anybody do anything with the Talon?
Nope,
No.
not touching it.
Lilia
Okay,
still holding.
just
We're all just like,
no, it's fine. I am just
Lilia's being vulnerable. None of us are gonna fucking take advantage of
No,
that.
no,
I'm gonna be
I
like,
know.
yoink. Phelan will actually get up and kind of rifle through his bag, and he's
A
gonna
rifle.
kind of. Thank you, Logan, for that
sorry, I'm
contribution.
I'll continue.
And kind of pull out his little kit that he has of all of his wood carvings, and he's gonna kind of fiddle through it again because he's like trying to find it. Pull out a raven, and give it to Lilia. I've actually had it done for a while because your friend is
I need to
around
bring
me a
him
lot.
back too. I
Um,
forgot about doing that. I've been thinking about this too long.
But if this tells you anything, it's I don't know, a friendship thing. It's good to share things. It's not good to bear burdens alone, even if you think you should, because eventually the burden becomes too big, or sometimes other people they have the skills to help. They have something that you might lack. I don't know if I have anything that I can contribute, but it's better to be with other people when it comes to that sort of problem.
Still
Looks
going to be a
kinda-
difficulty for me, but I appreciate it. I'm going to try.
Phelan just kind of smiles, and sits back down.
All right, that's it. That's all I have.
That's not all. That's actually kind of a lot. Like, a lot.
Yeah.
I gotta say that's pretty crazy.
Oh, Sandra, I forgot you were here.
I mean, I met you yesterday, but I mean, just a couple days ago. So,
I feel like
sorry, I kind of ruined the moment there. Okay, all right, I'll just go back to what I was doing.
I can just imagine her like coming from the kitchen, like with a grilled cheese or something.
Oh man. Okay. With that, I don't have a good transition here. We're gonna go on break. I need to fucking restart my computer. So we'll be back in like a second with the rest of the game. We have an art card for things and stuff. But big shout out to fucking Dre K for the $20, stealing from people in animal form, and when in doubt, cast acid splash on everyone. Lesson learned. That was pretty fucking great.
Jimmy Styles also super chatted $5, and Rift King super chatted $9.99.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, y'all. We'll be back in a minute. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you then.
Probably a little longer than a minute, but
maybe a little bit longer.
Please tell me I'm allowed to leave.
Hey guys, I was trying to think of a rhyme to. My name is Cardos, and I'm here to say it. I couldn't think of one
Curly
other than.
BWC.
And I think Tiamat
Way is
is
the
super
easiest.
gay, and that's it. That's all I can
That's
think
not
of.
even.
I don't even know if that's accurate for
Head
Carlos.
empty.
Ah, that's why I didn't say it. So
Well, then why did
Well,
you say
alright.
it anyways?
shut the fuck up. Welcome back.
Happy Thoughts has a question. Runesmith, are you related to Will Smith?
That's a good question. That's a very good question.
Why is Logan's last name in the cast in the credits Ressi?
What?
What?
It's two S's.
Where?
It's Ressi.
What are you talking
In
about?
the description under credits, it says Logan Ressi. Who the
Oh
fuck
my-
wrote that?
Who wrote that?
I had to think of like 8 different things to figure out what you were talking about. I don't know. man.
wait, I got it. Guys, I'm gonna fix it all.
I'm glad that I'm first.
Logan Smith.
Thank you for that.
Great.
Since your worst
10
is
out
the
of
first.
10.
Yeah. Worst goes first.
I
Best
fixed
goes
it.
Oh,
I don't know when it'll
Oh,
update,
thanks,
but I
Logan
fixed
Runesmith. Incredible.
That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Logan Ressi Pieces.
It needs
Logan
to be-
Rest in Pieces.
it needs to be Logan.
I'm waiting
Smith,
for when I do.
Logan Reese.
Oh no. Rune
Great.
Logan Smith.
Ew. Ew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, back to
um,
Lilia being
back to
sad.
the game. Yeah, anyways, yeah. Ooh, hold on.
So you keep bringing up the one of Talent of Orcus, and we're all going, no, we're not touching that. So that's basically why.
No touch.
I have to know.
It's probably like humming ominously, and we're all just like
I-
visibly trying to ignore it.
I will admit, if things start to I get calm down is not the right word.
Escalate.
De-escalate from the emotional high that everything is at. At the moment. Cardos would look to Lilia, be like, "Do you know anything about what that does? If it is so important."
Typically,
Not
I know it's connected to undead and undeath. I know it belonged to, I believe, a demon of some sort. Aside from that, I don't know exactly. It's not something I've tested. I don't want to. All I know is what we generally know and what the Raven Queen told me.
Would your god go so far as... Not go so far, but would they be so kind as to clue you in? Do they speak to you directly at all?
They have, but they haven't for a while.
What's the situation on druids and the Raven Queen? Because we're not really about undeath.
Are you asking this to
Yeah, no.
Jacob or
Stibbles is asking it to Lilia.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. I haven't heard anything about us being against each other, so I assume that we're just two sides of a similar coin, maybe.
All right.
I don't know much. I was brought back. I was taught how to use the power that the Raven Queen has embedded into this form I have.
That sounds like the same as being a druid.
Maybe. But
Weird.
I wasn't told what to think or how to think or anything like that. I'm not religious. I don't religiously follow the Raven Queen. I'm just doing what she wants me to in order to...
Like a family thing.
Sure. Well, it's a patron thing.
It's a bit more like blackmail.
Are the ancient tree spirits
Closer,
blackmailing me?
I don't know. It sounds like the Raven Queen holds all the cards, and you're the one stuck
Yes.
with whatever you're given.
Okay, I guess. I don't know if she needs me to do something or to get myself unstuck, or if she's using me and has the ability to and just won't. Either way, I'm in the same position.
I'm sorry. It's funny how different things deal with that, because my brother was patron and then not patron. Was never, I don't know. It didn't seem like that. And then for me, I know my swords are the things that give me power in the same way.
Mm-hmm.
They're not like that.
I don't know. I don't think about it too much. Thinking about it just complicates it more.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to feel safe around you guys after pulling a heist against a local noble.
Yeah, what?
Excuse me, what?
You said something about a diamond earlier?
Okay, every sentence or every word in that sentence was relative. I think all of them are kind of variants. So if you want to run through it, I mean, a noble, in a sense, is just someone who got lucky once, right?
Let's talk about the word heist.
Okay, to me, a heist is breaking into someone's house physically and stealing their belongings.
Okay, so you did that
Yes.
to a noble.
If that's how you define a noble, then yes.
Oh, why did you do that?
For the
Yeah.
experience. I mean, not a lot of people get to do that and then just, like, leave the entire town in this part of the continent the next morning.
They have power that...
And
Yeah.
you left us a day to just sort of hang out in this house and hope authorities don't come.
Well, yeah, I turned it
Grab
a
you?
little bit bad because I thought the key would work now. So maybe we leave like right when the key starts doing its thing.
Did anyone see you come here?
Potentially. Well, you see, that's an interesting question. Because if they did see me and I didn't see them, then I wouldn't be able to answer correctly.
Did the noble see you?
He may have seen a small man in a red hat jump out of his window, but he did not see which way I went.
Give me your hat.
I used the zigzag maneuver. You cannot have my hat. Do not touch my hat.
Fair enough.
Maybe you shouldn't...
This is the hill Stibbles will die on.
Maybe you shouldn't stay here.
Maybe you should sleep under the house. I was
You
wrong.
see, I am a genius. He walks back outside.
Oh, how the times have changed.
What does that mean?
Oh, usually I would be the one going after people who broke into nobles' houses, and now I have people telling me that they broke into nobles' houses.
In your house.
In my house, yes.
Well,
Under your
very
house.
nice. Oh,
Yeah.
ah.
You're
Well,
directly under your feet.
What time of day is it?
I assume nighttime.
The nighttime.
8 o'clock.
Okay.
When did the libraries close?
Oh no, I still have 12 hours of that.
But also just like, so you know, with the libraries, you know, when they do their thing, you know, the library thing. I got some books I need to
Kardos,
drop
you've
off.
got quite a stack of books there.
Some,
When we were actually in college, actual college, you didn't seem terribly interested in reading any books there, or just
college is boring.
You know, I actually
Those are
was
not
kind of busy.
the
I feel
things
like I
of
saw
my
you a couple
interest to be on
I didn't see any of you,
college.
strangely.
I was trying to look up things about the EVENFALL prophecy. I didn't find much because, well, we're not in Kinzova.
No,
Spent
I
most of my
actually,
time over by the docks and the beach.
you know, I expected to see you at least, Kurt. And I didn't.
Speaking of that,
why did you expect to see me?
Because I spent the last 6 days at a bar and didn't see you once.
Oh no, I was very
5.
busy practicing heron wades in the rushes. It's a sword form that Phelan's taught me.
It was never named that, but
You're
I'm glad you
learning-
found a name for it.
You learning how to swing a sword?
Yes, I'm quite good now.
Phelan's in the back like,
I'd like to see this sometime, Kurt.
Well, perhaps I had a plan, Philip. I was going to, and Kurt pulls some pillows that they've bought out of their bag, and it's like, well, I was going to put these pillows about my body, and I was hoping, since you are a person who wears heavy armor, that you could sort of teach me the proper way. And Kurt starts like strapping these pillows to their body, and it's just like, you know, like if I charged at you, and draws their now sort of cut in half broom handle and just goes, if I charge you like this, and does like a weird ballet dance move and tries to swat at Philip with their broom handle.
and Phelan is in the back going.
I mean, I guess Philip would react by trying to grab the broom handle. I'm gonna roll a dex save.
Okay.
I have advantage.
Just sent into our group chat a video by Gus Johnson called Pillow Guy, and it's the one where he goes, I'm Pillow Guy!
You'll let me stay in your house.
Give me a hug! That's he just taped a bunch of pillows to himself. That's Kurt right now.
That would be an 18, but I don't know what I have to beat.
I imagine it would be an attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, you guys can just DM.
What'd you roll?
Yeah. I got an 18 flat.
Let's assume that what Kurt rolled is not anywhere near that.
All right.
So you guys just get to sit back and relax for a little bit.
The charge is confident, but no more skilled. It's.
Did you just run into Philip? Is that what you just did?
Yeah, just
Philip just grabs the broom handle.
Aha.
And you have to. But Kurt almost falls over, and you have to like balance Kurt for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
You need to get a little bit better on. Maybe you should try sneaking.
Phelan.
I can't.
Kurt
hear
reaches
us
into a
forcefully.
small pocket on their belt and throws sand at you.
Oh.
Philip,
Pocket
you
sand.
get sand in your eyes.
Oh,
You're blinded.
that was really rude. Like puts his glasses up and starts rubbing his eyes out.
Ha-ha! That one is called Morning Finch Kicks the Dust.
Reminds me of home. Thank you.
Where did you grow up? Is it a land of famous swordsmen?
No, I was talking about the sand in my eyes.
Ah,
Yeah, lived in a desert.
well, it's sort of my own spin that I'm adding onto the program that Phelan is teaching. I don't know why you don't throw sand more often. It is quite
Because it
effective.
hurts, and it's mean to do to your friends.
Oh, yeah.
Keep it up, though.
Let me just.
Perhaps you should look to defend yourself from this attack.
Oh.
Kurt tries to chop.
Roll attack, Kurt.
What do
Learning how to fight for my brother was actually terrifying, so I try not to do that because he would do that.
17.
No.
I think that hits.
My brother tried to teach
yeah?
me fighting, but all he did was throw dirt in my eyes, so I couldn't
Roll
learn
damage.
anything.
Oh
ass.
no.
Oh, no!
I was kind of waiting for this, to be
Didn't
honest.
realize.
Luckily, it's just a D4, right?
It could be enough.
In the
doesn't matter.
meantime, apparently Jordan pulled a Serbian man from the rubble. and-
Max damage.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
No,
4.
talk about that before we finish.
Roll a wisdom
Yeah.
save, Philip. And then I don't want you to say what the save is, and I just want you to tell us what Philip does.
Yeah, I like that.
Philip, is it a little karate chop? Is that what you do?
Yeah, it's like right in the
because
neck.
you've got my broom, so and Kurt's just like, and defend against that. Like
So
probably at your hip level of your armor.
Philip kind of does a little wince because it does actually hurt, and then he looks
like
down at you.
Silence falls across the room.
And then he just tries to punch you in the face.
Just body Kurt.
I won't even.
Did you crit?
We're all dying tonight. This is TPK.
Not again! Jesus Christ! Why is it always you, Kurt?
This is a perfect actual death to the character.
Do I just, since it's an unarmed strike, it's just...
You just double it.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Do you punch Kurt in the face?
Yes.
So is it like
because you're down here to me.
Yeah, is it a downward swing, or are we talking kind of like
it's downward. He looks down at you and then just punches you in the face.
So what happens is Kurt takes that and sort of like flies backward and just sort of like somersault rolls, and then just lands.
Who's next to me?
Can Kardos do a thing?
Oh my god! Roll initiative!
Oh fuck!
Hang on, give me a second. I gotta add you guys to the counter.
Natural 20. Oh my Jesus Christ!
Everyone's gonna die but me after telling me all about their feelings.
Yeah, you're under the floor. I can't see you.
I live.
You always do live.
Yeah.
Smart boy.
The one guy who
lives in the
truly,
dirt.
in his heart of hearts, wants to die. Can't.
All of his papers for like, I've created this, and then that's happened, and he's just like, uh-oh.
All right, everybody, roll.
Just so everyone knows, I had to beat a 10, and I got a 6.
Oh goodness.
Oh boy.
Well.
I don't see any initiative order up, but
it's up.
There's no one in the turn order for us.
Yeah.
No.
Oh god. Okay.
There's no tokens.
Hang on. I have to put you guys on the
Jacob,
fucking map here.
Where's the battle map for Philip's house?
Yeah.
Philip's
You
living
didn't
room.
plan for this? Come on, man.
Jacob.
I only planned for like 80 other things.
Yeah, how could you not have anticipated that this would happen?
We don't interact with the world, Jacob. We
It's
just
more like,
interact with each other.
How could you anticipate this?
We went from super serious. Oh my god, I got good initiative again. Jesus, I rolled a 19 again in initiative.
Oh, nice. Which is a 17 for you.
Which becomes a 17 because I'm a
Don't
negative 2.
fucking move your minis, okay?
Wait, where are they?
Just there for the tokens.
Aha!
Stop!
No, we had to get in like position.
Stop it!
Wait, no, guys,
No!
we're all at Port Moira. We at least have to go there.
Theater of the mind.
Oh, it's old today.
You know how bad I have.
Stibbles, what'd you get?
Oh, I'm not.
Oh my god, did Phil get 20?
Do I have to roll?
I did. I rolled 2 natural
guess
20s.
if you you don't have to.
No, I think it's fair that I do, but we should skip my turns. Need be. 16.
We're gonna play Civilization now. Yeah. It's a Civ stream now.
All right, Philip, you're first.
Oh
Who's
god.
next to me? Let's see.
Kurt.
All right,
It
Kurt,
won't be
you're
next to you for long.
getting bonked again, I guess.
Kurt won't
I
be
apologize.
next to you for long.
Kurt will be dead.
We went
14?
from super serious RP hours to this.
We've touched on all 3 bases here.
Yeah.
At this point,
Crazy
yeah.
batshit combat, absolute nonsense.
We didn't get
Everybody's crying.
wild magic by 7:30, but we got
That's
a
true.
rage by 9:30.
The first
You know
thing
what?
we
That'll
haven't
be
had that.
that'll be next week's prediction. Will Philip rage this game?
Does a 14 hit, Kurt?
Prediction was wrong, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Kurt
yeah.
has-
It was.
Kurt
Yeah,
has
Wild Magic
no-
hasn't happened
Jacob, I am
No.
wearing pillows. Does that give me any kind
I feel like that's a resistance to bludgeoning.
False life.
1 less damage, maybe?
It's false life.
Fine. Yeah, 1 less damage.
Then 2 unarmed attack.
2? All right, that's not.
Yep.
I am wearing pillows.
I did not throw up. I just went off screen.
I thought it was worth it. So 26. It's a good thing I got such a such a pile of hit points.
God.
I'm gonna.
All right, Lilia, it's your turn.
So
first I'm taking off my armor.
Philip, do you punch or kick?
He probably kicks you because you're so small to him.
It's like instead like a cartoon, just like Kurt flies into the wall.
But you have the pillows.
Yeah, Kurt's probably having fun.
For now.
Lilia sees that Philip is being the shit.
You guys just see playfully like Kurt's like, ha! And then Philip like turns and just goes, ha! And Kurt's like, ah!
And then their body flies across the room.
I'm assuming we can assume that it happened.
House.
That we
roll insight.
Okay, I'm gonna roll insight.
Considering how small Kurt is now.
Maybe I don't know. Damn. 5.
Maybe you get a 5. You're like, maybe Philip just really doesn't like to get poked.
Thinking back, has anyone ever touched Philip? No, I don't think so.
He's just
No. He had the time with Suze.
He did have the time with Suze.
Yeah.
Lilia remembers that.
It's up to Lilia, whatever she wants to think. If she would rather be safe, then she can think that way.
So
But
if
on the
you
immediate
can't
like
choose,
2
roll a
punches,
D20.
it's not. Yeah, it's like Or you can do something to confirm it.
Well, let's just see what happens. I'm just gonna cast this. Sure, why not? That.
Oh,
What's happening? Oh, ooh, yes,
Sphere
please.
of Annihilation.
make a wisdom save, Philip.
natural 20 it like always.
Yeah.
The fucking
Please no.
the Mecha Titan from the school comes barreling into the town.
With a wisdom save of 8, no 9. 9.
I'll add my card.
9.
I'm kidding. I'm
Well,
kidding.
You'll add your card?
We don't,
No, I'm kidding.
We don't want him to succeed.
I'm kidding.
And Cardos is like, I hate Philip.
So you got a 9.
I did get a 9, yes.
All right, so you are still raging.
we
Are you not?
well did get natural 20 last time and still raged.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to. Never mind. I don't know. Last time I succeeded with a 20 and continued to rage, and now with a 9 I also rage. How you?
We need to figure
Philip
out
would
the exact rule on
fail
this.
the spell.
You
and
got
then
a
become
20
trance
last
by it.
time?
Yes, I
Yes.
rolled a natural 20, and you said that I would continue to rage. So I think now with the 9 I would stop raging.
If it fails, whatever.
It does
save
seem
you have.
backwards now that
Oh, Jacob, you fucking dumbass!
Not against
You are no
the
longer
trance
raging.
spell.
Sorry, fuck. Okay, all right.
Look, guys, the spell.
As Lilia, you cast your spell. Kurt, your nose is bleeding. As Philip, you just come back. The only thing you remember was Kurt going, "Hi-ya!" You wake up and Kurt's halfway across the room.
And there's a small
dent in my
dent
house.
in the plaster wall.
Phelan's eyes are like,
Oh God.
Oh, were you actually raging again this time? Okay, I think I'll cast that spell then, if that's the case.
I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I just made it.
Philip stands up and walks over to Kurt and kind of sets them up.
Because they're small.
I can fix it. I can
need
fix
to,
your nose.
I just need to work on
maybe not
Baboon
attack.
protects the nest as a defensive stand.
it's called dodging.
Kurt, I think your nose is broken. If you just let me.
Well, Philip, you have amply demonstrated the necessity for armored training.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That was the other guy. But
So
can I heal your face? You're bleeding all over my rug.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, here, why don't you do that? And while you do that, I'll do this. And Kurt waves their hand over the rug and casts mending on it.
You mend the rug.
Thank you. Could you also fix the dent that?
Oh, yeah, I can do that as well.
Yeah. And he'll cast Cure Wounds on Kurt's
And you mend the broken.
Alright.
Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we should work on dodging first.
Yeah.
You can't take hits.
Yeah, no,
Also,
thinking about it now, standing and just sort of taking that was
I
It
I
hurts.
also think it
strategically
might
a
be-
bad.
I think it might be a bad idea to try and do that type of thing with Philip. No offense, Philip, but
Yeah.
you can. If things go
Yeah,
wrong, you
fine.
can cause some damage.
You got 5 hit points back, by the way.
You can, if you want, you could do it with me. I also use heavier armor.
Oh,
Great.
even better
Great.
for you to
Don't.
do it
I
with
don't-
Lilia because my armor's
and
only
I-
medium.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know that
What type
I'll
of
be
what type
strapping
of armor
on.
do you use, Philip?
Half plate.
Lilia also uses half plate, but also a shield.
Ah.
Well, I am using full pillow armor, so
Gives some
Maybe-
protection.
you
Like
know
robes.
what?
Robes.
Robes? A
Yeah,
bathrobe?
robes. It's pretty much
I have worn robes in
You
my time,
are-
Phelan, and I have to tell you, robes serve only one purpose. They serve the purpose of being taken off. I don't know that I want
Maybe-
to do
You
that.
maybe-
but-
are magically inclined, yes?
Magically inclined to take that robe off.
Yay!
There
Yeah.
are...
Stibbles.
Nibbles, you don't get to talk anymore. You hush up under there, and he stomps on the floorboards.
though I have heard of different forms of armor similar to the type that I conjure magically.
Yeah.
It's also elven chain. It's light. It's expensive though.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll get there.
When you
Does any of
Is
this
it-
armor look good? I mean,
Elven chain is nice.
yeah. I had some.
You did.
I sold it.
Oh. You shouldn't have. It would have been
Very
nice.
useful.
What'd you spend the money on?
Some really nice leather ankle booties, and a shirt, a pair of leathern breeches.
Any of those pillows there?
I'm sure that some of that gold probably procured these pillows. Yes. Do you want to see the sword I have? I still have a sword.
Of course. Swords are great.
Kurt's like pulls out. It's just like this evil-looking short sword. Like
it emanates evil.
it's probably got like a skull on like the pommel and like bat's wings as like the cross piece. It's like black.
Yep.
The blade is like red.
Still has Core's blood on it.
Oh. Core was killed by a zombie.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Well,
that the
He was
sword?
killed by Philo.
Yeah, as I said, no, still wrong.
I have her on my kill count.
You see, Phil. Philip. I have half a great swordsman's getup. I have the sword, very cool looking, and Kurt
Evil.
swings it around.
Philip backs up.
Yeah, I was just not getting cut by that.
Paper
I
cut
think-
Philip, and he's.
I'm pretty sure that's the sword that caused me to have a festering wound for like a week.
Oh,
It is that same sword. I thought that was a
Yeah.
very useful combat.
I would
bonus.
say it was more just really painful in the morning. Every morning.
Maybe, Kurt, for now, not using that sword until you know how not
Right.
to potentially
You're right.
hurt
Kurt
people
puts
around you.
their sword back in the bag of holding. Philip, I am going to need my practice sword back.
excuse me?
It's the
My
blade.
practice
Oh.
sword.
Yes, here.
Tucks it into their belt.
I did actually have a lot of it written up, but
Oh, did you? I
mm,
can read. I can read. That is a skill I have.
I'm glad.
That makes it sound like you don't know how to read.
I very much know how to read.
Kurt.
Yeah.
Do you know how to read?
Yes, I do.
The way you're saying it makes me think you don't know how to read. Because if you don't,
I was taught how to read at a very young age. My father whipped me every time I got a sentence structure wrong.
Oh.
I was reading the great works of Dick Van Beebel, one of the famous bards in my area. Probably when I was 6 or 7,
Yes.
I can in original Elvish as well. That's a hard one to wrap your tongue around.
In Elvish, Philip says, "Yes, I understand," and waits for Kurt to respond.
Actually, let me make sure that. Where are my languages?
That would be underneath proficiencies in languages.
Racial traits.
Are you using D&D Beyond?
I am.
It's an
It's on
ability
the far
saves.
left. Far left column, bottom.
On the primary page, if it's
On the-
if it's
Oh no! This is very sad for Kurt.
Yeah, all of your languages got like deleted.
Kurt can't speak Elvish anymore.
because he's a halfling now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Nah.
No.
Kurt cannot speak halfling, unfortunately, but Kurt can still speak Elvish. Your brain didn't change. Your knowledge of that didn't change. You're just a very strange halfling.
Kurt responds, "You can't fool me, Philip." In an actually really pretty, like not even accented Elven.
All right, I believe you then.
Oh, now.
They're just kind of like looking at their other.
You find
pieces.
a
He
book,
understands it,
I'll
but he's
read
just
it.
like pretty sure.
A book in Elvish. I might have one here.
Yeah, I'll read it.
He'll
So-
go over and find like a book of poems. Here you go. This is for you.
And Kurt reads a recitation performance.
I mean, it's written in
let's
Common
see.
because that's
23.
Ooh.
Just making sure, Kurt.
Why does everyone not believe I can read?
Just
What
kind
about
of-
me
Well,
leads you to
all of
believe
you
I can't
did-
read?
All of you did admit that you've never had any formal schooling, but now you're telling me that your father taught you to read.
I had a tutor.
Yes.
Yes. Good. I'm glad. Everyone. Stibbles, down there, did you fall asleep yet?
What's up?
Do you know how to read?
I was thinking about turtles in the ocean. How to
To
I
read
read what?
words.
Which, like in which language?
Any language.
Common.
Yeah,
You know.
I did
okay.
contracts.
Okay, good. All right, just making sure.
Okay.
You know contracts? Like the law?
Yeah, Forest
And
Gnome
yet
Law.
you still stole.
Forest Gnome Law.
Yes, I stole because this isn't where I learned contracts. This place sucks, and there's a lot of money here that I can just take for free with no consequences. So why not?
I'm still,
I
I'm
think
gonna.
that last part is not right. It's probably consequences, like if you get caught.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they're
definitely.
menial. It was one time.
You know,
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
if you get
Drag us all
caught.
there with you
Want to
guys.
sound like an asshole, but I am a little worried you have made a bigger deal of my perceived illiteracy, and we are just sort of letting the
You
fact
can't
that there
write.
is a wanted felon under your floorboards.
Kurt can't write.
I think we're all wanted a little bit, right?
Don't you dare fucking call us those guys.
No, I don't
You
want to be
know
those
who they
guys.
are.
It's just I feel like that was a trend that we noticed when we first met. Maybe except
Oh,
Cardos,
yeah, that's right.
unless you've got some secrets you'd like to let out. You wanted for anything? Like
I have people I
Nothing
don't want to be
that I'm
around.
aware of.
Look, it was my understanding that the people of that village had a really good time at that Battle of the Bands. I had no idea that they put a contract out on my person. I mean, how unprofessional.
I saw the aftermath of that because it was in my town I was in at the time. Some people got quite a few people got hurt.
Well, you are aware of the phrase "you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs."
That's
I
exactly
read
what I
that
was saying.
somewhere.
And breaking a few people's legs.
And one goat, it's not that big of a deal.
Wait, what about a goat?
I've heard
The
that you can't
goat's
catch a squirrel without killing a few
Spine
babies.
was severed when it fell to the ground. They had
It's just a goat. Well, no, that's pretentious. All right,
that
we've all
shouldn't be
committed
funny.
crimes today.
Not today, no.
That wasn't today.
no.
Oh,
That was
I
a
mean-
long time ago.
we've
A
all
really
committed-
long time ago.
10 years, in fact, to the day.
The day?
Who the fuck cares that you killed a goat 10 years ago?
Oh, I didn't kill a goat.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
going
killed a
back to
goat
bed.
probably a few weeks ago.
Wait. Philip, are you saying that you committed a crime 10 years ago to the day?
I was saying that, yes.
Today, like it's a crime anniversary.
Yep.
What? Did you steal this house?
No,
Did you
I
steal
actually
a
built
diamond
this
from
house.
a dude who was asleep?
It's the reason why you were outlawed, correct? From your
Yes.
family? I believe it was mentioned
What
before.
crime did you commit?
We've already talked about it before.
I didn't talk about it.
I killed someone.
Arson,
Sure.
crime, mass murder,
Not mass, just one.
acting as a clown without a license.
No, never that one.
Oh,
Who,
okay. Don't ask.
Who did you
do that?
I
Don't.
cannot stop myself, Philip. Who did you kill?
Oh, I see.
I
Different
don't
question.
know their name.
That's-
I was
that's
assuming you were
hard.
in one of your furies.
Yeah.
Just so we all know,
It's a very
like,
quick way to get outlawed.
you can commit a crime in a town, but we've all killed people in dungeons like a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't make a.
I want to step past that.
I should say I killed an innocent person.
Innocent's a relative term. I'm not defending you, though. You probably are a criminal.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, and look here. I mean, as any good lawyer
So
who
says the
can
person
read
under the
would
floorboards
argue,
with a
Philip,
stone gem.
you are arguably not in control of your actions when you are in your rage. So,
Yes.
you
And-
know, I
And
would.
that's why I wasn't executed. Correct.
Hey, that's good.
I think the only innocent creatures you guys have killed were the kobolds. I'm pretty sure the dwarves were undead. And
sticks to
maybe
innocence is
Tetheros, but
relative.
Tetheros was gonna commit genocide.
Yeah.
Phelan's never killed a
Oh
man.
yes,
The kobolds were just there.
the
They're probably
innocent-
the only ones.
the
And we
innocent
defended
man,
ourselves from the
Tetheros,
kobolds.
genocider.
The what's the
They're only partially innocent.
small fat creatures that eat a bunch of eucalyptus? Koala.
Koalas. Yeah.
Yes.
We did kill an innocent koala in the Shadowfell, and Terry
I
the
thought he was-
rat
Gerbil.
technically was a villain because he disappointed his mom continuously due to his addiction to drugs, but that was systematic.
What?
Logan, I thought it was a capybara that you had as a
Oh
friend.
no,
No,
he's
it was a
fine. I
koala.
can summon him like that.
Oh, okay.
There's a
What's
capybara now.
I got
happening? Right
Rumple.
now.
Yeah, there's just he's. You know what? I like poke my eye through the floorboard just to spawn him in the room. Yeah, no.
He just
Rumple's
wanders
fine.
around aimlessly.
A little lost. Where's my master? Well, Kurt. Either way, it's
Both
written
of those were me.
in common, which you clearly can read.
I clearly can read that.
So, yeah, he's gonna like.
Just sort of hands a sheaf of papers.
Yeah,
Is this the end of our evening sojourns?
it doesn't have to be. I mean, it's more of a lot of this is something that you'll need to do yourself. But I'm fine with training at night or
Good.
in the morning.
I feel like I could still use the hands-on training. Don't worry, Phelan. I won't be putting my hands on you. just actual sword play would probably be best. Well, actual broom play.
Well, I mean, I have 2 swords, and I know how to use both of them. We can't always use real steel.
Well,
Okay.
given my my
see
very
that there.
recent run-in with Philip and the speed with which I traversed this space, we will hold off on actual swords for perhaps some time.
Okay. That's of course. I'm actually not. I was given the swords very quickly in my learning, so that's what I'm used to. Live steel for a while.
Okay then.
So I don't know how to. I guess I'll be learning too.
How not to
Not
kill me with your
blind.
swords?
I've actually never killed somebody, so I don't think it's too difficult to learn.
Oh, well, yeah, no, we haven't. Even that time with the guards, we just sort of let them live.
Which I'm glad for. I don't want to kill people who should be safe, who are good people. I don't even really want to kill anybody. I don't know. I understand this is different for what we're doing, especially because there are clearly bad people, but I don't want to kill people that don't deserve it.
I agree. Death isn't fun.
I've never experienced it, but I don't want that. So,
It is quite intense.
That's right.
The one person we've killed, Kurt.
We're just all like, awkwardly, just like, let's not kill people, guys. Yeah, death sucks.
Oh, sorry, go.
No. It was
All right.
not gonna be good.
All I'm doing is going. I'm just wrapping this scene up. Is all that's happening.
God.
Is that okay? Does anybody want to say anything else?
No.
Okay.
I'm done here.
Night ends. Stibbles, you sleep in fear. The law never finds you. You guys wake up the next day. Cardus mysteriously wants to leave the town very quickly.
Well,
And you all head out.
I mean, he wouldn't be like, all right, guys, I've dropped the books off. Let's go. He would more be like,
No, he'd just be like, we should come on, guys, let's go.
It's not mysterious to me. I completely 100% agree.
And you guys wake up the next day, start heading. I assume you use the Eon Way key on something. I don't know. You fucking tell me what you're doing.
Yeah. If it works, let's do it. We're going right back to the sewers.
Okay. So you guys put the key in Philip's door. You click it, and as you turn it,
we shouldn't go directly to the sewers because they have forbiddance casted on that, and I don't know what will happen to Lilia.
It was Sanctuary that day.
Sorry.
Didn't they rewrite
I thought that
the
got taken away.
Yeah, but for how long? Maybe just outside of town. We could get back in.
Would they recognize you,
If you
Xanch?
send us back to the sewers, but not
yeah,
directly
never
to-
knows who I am.
Yeah.
just sort of
That
to the
is
place.
a problem if we were to not go straight to the sewers, yes?
Then let's go straight to the sewers, but not to their hideout, I guess. Yeah.
Mhm.
Clever. Yes. Let's do that.
So
Kurt.
you're gonna pick a door in the sewers.
You could just
Oh,
pick the
God.
door that has the entrance to the sewers. that we
Oh
went down.
yeah. Okay.
You could just do that.
You put the Eon Way key in the door. You turn it, and it moves and shimmers and changes, and it goes from black to yellow to green to red to white.
How good was that bad?
All right,
Depends on-
everyone. And Kurt throws the door open. Get in there.
You guys
Stibbles
go
jumps in
inside. You jump in first. Stibbles, you're the first one to see as you go through the doorway, and the rest of you head in. You see this lovely pathway. This pathway is a sort of bridge. This bridge spans over a river. You can see behind you is a bunch of grass and trees, and in front of you is what looks like distant mountains. And you see it to be at a very high elevation. There's wind blowing, and it's very calm and very peaceful up here. Down beyond the river is a waterfall, and you can see the mist kind of rising up, creating sort of a rainbow up above. It's a beautiful kind of sunny day, and you guys can see a door on the other side of the cobbled bridge.
Hey guys, let's go through that door.
Yeah.
You guys walk across.
Creatures
on the bridge.
No, this one's not so bad.
It'll get bad, but I like the idea, the prospects of a door.
You guys go over to the door on the other side. You
Mage
open it,
hand.
and you mage hand it open. And as you do, you see another swirling portal before you.
We're gonna die.
Is one
Dibs. I
perhaps-
jump through.
You jump through.
Did you call dibs on dying?
Yes.
Philip goes.
All right.
Go.
I assume everybody goes.
Yeah.
You guys all step on through, and as soon as you leave this peaceful, serene bridge, you're immediately met by the dank, disgusting smells of the sewer. You come through, and it smells awful. But you guys kind of remember the pathway that you guys went last time as you guys kind of descend your way down into the dark interior. Zanch says, "Oh, this is gross. Why are they? What are they? Do they live in the sewers now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Hmm,
That is.
that sucks.
That is. Yes.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's the worst thing I've ever dealt with.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. And as you guys make your way down, you kind of maneuver your way through the sewers, kind of retracing your path from last time. You make your way all the way towards the end, and come to that like false exit way. And as you kind of go over, you push through it. The door opens. You guys step through. Lilia is also able to step through. And as you head in, you are back in the hideout of the Wanted Wanderers. You don't see Simer immediately, but he kind of walks through like a hallway and notices all of you. And he says, "You're back, and you brought Zanch." And he kind of runs over and he says, "Oh, Zanch, it's so good to see you." And she looks up. She says, "What's happened? It's been." What did you do? A lot of things have happened here, Zanch. Okay, everything's a mess, and we found out that the Gold Inquisitors, all of them, a lot of them left, including you. Some of them have gotten mind controlled. There's some vampirism or something going on between them. And she's like, "Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of info to throw on me right now." She says, and he says, "Yeah, the only thing I need you for is to teleport us in so we can save a couple of people. It's all I need." And she says, "All right. This is the last thing I'm doing, though. Okay, you need to leave or get out of here. All right, take these prisoners with you and do something." And he kind of nods and he says, "Good to see you all came back so quickly. I thought you would take a lot longer. We still have some preparation that we're getting ready for, but thank you so much for bringing Zanch back. It means a lot. Look, I heard about some of your requests that a lot of you were looking for, especially you, Kurt, and we were able to actually find somebody. So a couple more bands came into the city, and one happened to provide us with a very special sort of magical item I'd like to reward you all with for bringing my friend back." And she goes, "Oh, save it, like I'm some sort of treasure." And he goes, "Hey, they did something for us and they helped us out very much. So come with me." And he leads you guys over towards like another hallway, up like a scaffolding stairway to like this overhang where this halfling is sitting. And this halfling, shirtless, huge beard, curled mustache, long hair, and he is covered in tattoos.
The
and he
best
says,
character.
"Yeah," he says, this is Bill Barr, and he does magic tattoos." And he kind of looks over at all of you and he crosses his arms and he says, he just spits and he says, "I can work with this."
What do you think of my hamster eating a piece of whatever I gave it?
"Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I can do better."
Oh.
He stands up And he grabs a rolled up like leather pouch, like something you would keep thieves' tools in, and he unfurls it, and in all of them are a bunch of needles that are different colored. And he says, "You may take your pick." And he says, "I have some that can help you in terms of fighting. Some will give you prowess in, combat. Others will grant you magical abilities, and others can help you with magic."
I want the weird stuff.
Okay, well, the ones I can offer you today are this one. This is a barrier tattoo. Can give you more defense.
I don't care. Give me the one that means the most to you.
All right. I would probably be the.
Don't tell me. Just give it to me.
All right. Okay. You got it. I do want to explain to everyone else, though.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
This one is a calling grasp tattoo. It gives you tendrils that you can attack with. This one is an eldritch claw. You can punch really hard with this one.
Shakes head
This
at
is an
Philip.
illuminator's tattoo. This one, it lets you scribe with your fingertips as if it were an ink pen that never runs out. And you can touch writing and allow it to write your thoughts. This one is a masquerade tattoo. It can shape into any color or pattern and move across an area of skin, but you can also use it to disguise your body. And this one is a spell wrought tattoo. It lets you cast certain spells from it, if you would like. So Cymer has told me that you have done a great service for us, so I will grant you each one if you so want it. And Cymer just goes, "Isn't this guy just the coolest? Okay, I have other work to do. I'll see you guys later." And he kind of just leaves.
Thanks, Cymer.
Kurt?
And Kurt has a little notepad and is writing notes.
If you guys want to look, if you guys go to Magic Items on D&D Beyond and you search tattoos, he has any of them that are uncommon or lower.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
including the barrier one, but the only barrier one he has is the uncommon one.
Okay.
So tattoos in Xanathar's guide, or
they are
Cauldron?
in Tasha's. They're Tasha's cauldron of everything.
Okay.
But you could, but you can go into game rules under magic items, and if you go there, you can literally just search magic item name tattoo, and it'll show you them.
And what? Sorry, what level or lower?
Uncommon or lower.
Lord. Okay, let's see.
Just to let you know, the magic is all stored inside the needle. You have to continue. You have to be attuned to this magical thing. If you ever are untuned from it, it becomes a needle again.
Weird. That's crazy. Stibbles just holds his arm out.
All right, and he goes over and he just picks one.
No, but I want it to be an important one to you.
He
like
puts it back and he looks at all of them.
What's your favorite kind of tattoo? What's your favorite ability to use? Or maybe what read do you get on me? Is this like fortune telling? That'd be awesome.
Interesting. I very much like this one.
Okay.
And he says, "Are you sure?"
I've never been less sure of anything in my life, but I'm letting it happen anyway.
What do you want it to look like?
What's your favorite animal?
Okay, I got it.
Oh fuck.
He goes over to your arm and he takes the needle out, and it's kind of like oozing and dripping, and like it's like this magical, like pure dark, like ink. And he goes over and he just presses it into your arm, and he just begins to like carve downwards, and it
Stibbles
hurts
just starts
a little bit.
screaming. I'm like playing it up for everyone else who's about to get theirs.
It takes
Phelan
an hour, as it is
gone
a part of the
pale.
attunement process.
Oh, fuck.
And over the course of the hour that he goes to attune this thing to you, he eventually finishes it. And down your entire right arm is tendrils, like octopus tendrils, kind of like going down your arm and up towards your hand. And it begins to glow with this kind of green and kind of bluish color. You have the coiling grasp.
Okay. Grasp. All right, awesome.
Of course, if none of you want tattoos, I'm sure Simer will reimburse you with something.
That was an option.
Cardos
No, I
would
don't
step
care.
up.
You're like, wait, what the fuck, dude?
Take it back.
Cardos would step up and just kind of point down to one. This one interests me. And he would point to the Eldritch Claw one.
Awesome. Cool. So it takes up half a limb or your scalp.
Right.
Where does it go?
So I understand that. I don't know if you let me do this for flavor, because flavor.
Yeah, sure.
Number one, most of his body is scaled. So instead,
It's a magic tattoo. It could fucking go in
right,
scales.
but instead of on the scales, could it be over the other way and starting just a little above the wrist, down his hands to his fingers on both hands?
Oh, on his hands?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's awesome. Totally. So, yeah, and what does it look like?
As a tattoo, I imagine that it almost ends up looking like something where the ink just kind of like covers his hands, not completely, but just kind of over the top, and then as it comes up, it actually goes up and follows along and wraps around onto his claws.
Oh, cool. That's
so
awesome.
the magic is quite literally on his claws.
That's cool. Yeah, it kind of just wraps around in it. You can just like see it. It almost like pulsates and move a little bit as he finishes it. And he says, "There you go." And each time he had done stibbles into yours, the needle disappears as soon as he finishes it.
Fun fact: the war mage ability, where I get a +10 to attacks, is only when I take the attack action. It doesn't specify a weapon attack. So I can get +10 to attacks with, yeah.
It's gonna bop people real well.
Yep.
It says that the uncommon ones cover half of one of your limbs, so I'll say that it's like from the shoulder down to, I guess, my bicep or my forearm.
Fair enough.
I want a cool tattoo for this character, but I don't know what.
Well, if you want to think about it and do it next time, we can do that.
It'd be more of like, pick for me.
Oh, do you want him to?
Why not?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Grab bag of tattoos.
Surprise me.
Like the tattoo shops that have you can pay for like a quarter for their little machines, and it has like their flash sheets in it cut into little strips. It's a terrible idea, but
horrible.
All right, Phelan. Kind of looks over at the different tattoos he has, and he says, Kind of looks down at you. This probably won't hurt that much for you.
I'm used to it a lot.
Interesting. Who are you?
I'm a blood hunter.
Interesting.
Getting more and more nervous, like as it's going on. He's just like, should I board? Should I leave?
Oh yeah, just for context, because a couple of people asked, when all of us are silent, Tyler's mic picks up his camera because it's like a his computer, because it's like a
No,
super powered
it's
computer.
It's my computer.
Yeah, I think it's
It is? Oh,
Yeah,
it was Tyler's. It looked green. Okay, my bad.
Um,
But yeah, someone
usually
asked about that
it's
earlier. So I was,
a question, Jacob. Even though it's not important for me now, spell rot tattoos, are they one-time use?
They are one-time use, but if you guys pick a first level one, then I'll let it not be a one-time use. Which is what I'm giving to Phelan. He goes over and takes one out and goes over towards you, Phelan. It's half a limb or your scalp. Go ahead and choose.
Probably his like left arm or something.
All right, and what
Probably
is
left,
it?
Yeah. They're gladiolus and magnolia flowers, kind of intertwined.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
Mhm,
And as it coils down the rest of your body and glows this kind of like blue and kind of red kind of mixture over your arm as the swords kind of free it up, you have the spell rot tattoo. Then I'm going to augment it a little bit. You can cast it once per day. So once per long rest, you can basically use this spell. And that spell is Alarm.
Got it.
gave you anxiety, the tattoo.
He points at Philip. What about you?
No.
You sure?
Yep,
You got a lot of skin.
I do. I like it the way it is.
With perfectly adequate bullet hole.
There are two of them, yeah.
How about you? Points at Kurt.
Kurt says, I thought you'd never ask. I will have a masquerade tattoo.
So cool. All right. Same with you. Where's it going?
Kurt is going to have them the halfling tattoo like a Japanese koi, like a rainbow koi.
Oh, that's cool.
But
That's
it's
awesome.
the koi
I
is
love
just
that.
going to swim around their body constantly.
That's fucking cool.
So it'll be like for all intents and purposes, it'll be maybe on their forearm, but it just will begin swimming around like their
All right.
skin.
That's so cool. And yeah, he finishes it. You now have the masquerade tattoo, which is fucking sick. You can cast Disguise Self
Yeah.
once per dawn.
I can be something completely different.
God.
Very cool. And then he looks over at Lilia and just,
Nothing. Cute.
well then,
Half of us will accept skeleton magic, the other tattoos.
it's funny. He says, he's like, all right, well, talk to Seimer, I guess.
Okay.
Okay, it was good meeting you all.
It was nice meeting you.
Too, guy.
As we never learned his name.
No, he did. They did tell us his name.
His
and we
name
just
is
forgot.
Bilbar.
Bilbar,
Bilbar
that's
Secor
right, Bilbar.
Malware Nibis.
Oh,
Former
God.
Attorney General Bill Barr.
Excuse me if I have to go
Um,
create this item so I can have this.
Philip will thank him in Halfling and then go find Seimer.
What is that a language joke, Philip? Are you telling language jokes now?
You do not speak Halfling?
No, no, I do not. It's a long.
What Halfling does not speak Halfling?
It sounded
This
just like
halfling.
dismissive.
This one. It's a long story. Perhaps I could sing it to you.
Yeah, they were raised by
nope.
wolves and goats.
No thanks.
He just says nope.
All right.
Yeah,
then.
later.
Your loss.
I could teach you Halfling, Kurt. It's not hard. Melody, right?
It's not hard.
It is. I'm lying.
Perhaps you should watch your tongue, Philip, or you will feel the sting of
Don't hit me.
boar rushes down the mountain.
Don't.
There's a boar now?
I think
I
It's
can
a-
rush down a mountain as a boar.
Or perhaps apple blossoms in the wind.
Can't do that. I can make an apple blossom, though.
I'm gonna go find
And
Seimer.
we all
And I
know
can cause
bears
the-
roll downhill.
Yeah.
Yep. At 100 miles an hour.
All right. Eventually, Cyber finds you guys, and he's just like, "Oh wow, those look so cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, right?
Oh man.
Watch, I can just fucking grab and do psychic damage now.
Ah! He says, All right. Well, we're gonna do this thing probably tomorrow.
Oh shit.
Do we have you guys on board to help these people?
Yes.
All right.
It's
My
gonna be
calendar
dangerous.
is free.
Okay. It's gonna be dangerous. I'm gonna have jobs for everyone. You guys are on keep everybody safe duty.
I've never failed
Maybe
with that.
maybe I
more
shouldn't
than
go.
The dancing sun
2,000
babies
times.
will be coming along, but they'll have the acid in hand.
They'll also be the ass in hand.
Yeah, they'll
Are
be
you
freeing
sure
prisoners for the most
did
part.
you put the dancing sun babies on fail at everything and be losers duty? Because that's what they'll
All right,
see.
look,
that.
you better get along. These people's lives are at stake here, okay, Kurt?
Yeah, theirs are because they can't fucking adventure.
All right, okay. All right. Tomorrow night. Be ready. Okay?
Shoot. Okay.
All right. And you got to get along with the dancing sun babies, okay?
They're my favorite people in the whole world. They're so good at music.
All right. You could stay here if you'd like, but good luck. And he walks off.
Thymer,
What?
Lilia and I actually didn't get tattoos. We were told we.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there something you want?
Do you have any
Yeah.
elven chain?
The dude said you would give him like
Might.
a bunch of money and magic items.
That would work. For me, not. I don't know what Lilia wants. Lilia,
Don't need anything.
she doesn't want anything.
Okay. I'll go look for elven chain.
Thanks.
The one that Kurt sold.
Yeah,
I guess they didn't Kurt sell it here?
probably.
That'd be
Oh,
really
fuck.
funny.
He's just like, oh, yeah, here.
Bought this from someone
Um,
recently.
Yeah, I've got elven chain.
Buttons his shirt and he's like, "Yeah, I do have elven chain."
Yeah.
Cymer gives you elven chain.
Philip gives it to Kurt. Here you go.
A gift for me.
A gift for you. I
You
don't
guys
know.
suck at receiving gifts.
All right, so you get a +1 bonus while you wear this chain shirt. You're considered proficient with the armor, even if you lack proficiency in it. And it's made of interlocking metal rings. A chain shirt is worn between layers of cloth and leather. Yeah, all right. All right, and you guys gather tattoos, gather some stuff, and prepare for the next day to break a bunch of people out of prisons and hopefully die to vampires. But that is where we're going to end tonight's game.
We are, or the vampire's gonna die.
You guys are going to die to the
We're
vampires.
gonna die to
Cool.
vampires.
This is fantastic.
You remember how last time went?
Philip was actually the main concern.
Thanks for tuning in for tonight's game,
He always
guys.
does.
Tomorrow, we're not playing tomorrow, are we?
What?
I'm guessing no.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not available.
We're playing
It's
Halo.
you're
with
not
a bunch
I'm
of
not
other
Yeah,
guys.
available,
so-
and yeah.
All right, so we're gonna be taking a little break here on Arcade for a minute because Colton fucking works apparently. We won't be playing tomorrow. We probably won't be playing Avenue next week either. So I don't know when we're gonna be back. Probably the podcast. So look forward to that.
You know, Cade Cook did super chat $5 and pointed out
Ooh.
that thank you, Jordan, for your service. My husband was the Serbian man you pulled from the rubble in America.
Oh.
You don't remember
I
that?
didn't know you did that, Jordan.
No, I didn't know I
It was
did that
during-
either.
It was during a PCP trip.
So
Well,
to a war zone.
for the benefit of Jordan, Cade Cook used to do this every early
Yeah,
Sunder
oh,
game.
yeah.
He would donate and be like, "Thanks, random person, for doing increasingly ridiculous thing." So
Yeah.
he's back at it, and we're glad
We're
to
all
have you,
war
Cade.
heroes. We've
it's
just
very,
done-
it's very Royal Tenenbaum of me.
Oh man. Good game, guys. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you guys fucking
Go to
whenever we
bed.
do this shit again. Yep. Okay. Bye.
Bye.